The content presented on the following show is intended for satirical and educational purposes only. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by panelists and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of the host, production team, or channel. Additionally, any third-party content featured in this program is used in compliance with fair use under United States copyright law, which allows for commentary, criticism, news report, teaching, and research. Viewer discretion is advised, and we encourage independent thought and discussion.
Up, you're having a conversation in bad faith. Did you say women are children? Did you say women are children? No.
Do you get every bad bitch the same way, my nigga?
No.
All right then. So that shit's irrelevant. It's moot.
But most men nowadays don't want to be a protector and a provider. Most men don't want to be a leader.
So you know that you're here because of your father? Because men determine the sex of the baby? Did you know that?
You wasn't putting it down mentally. You don't know how to touch her without touching her. You wasn't putting it down sexually, and you wasn't putting it down financially. So yes.
It's not that she's so awesome and intelligent and everybody missed out and you just so happen to walk up on a flower. Yeah, she's lying to you. Right.
But this woman saw you. When this woman saw you, she already wanted you before you even open your mouth. Like Ali said, you didn't convince her to nothing. There's the male. There's the male.
It's time to do.
Welcome to a special edition of the Super Panel. People up, people down, people left, people right. The StreamYard today doesn't want to play with us. So we're going to be patient. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing well. And Mr. Dil Canal is restarting his internet connection. So we will be here very soon. I want to thank once again y'all for being here. Start of the week. We are going to have Ladies First on Sunday with a very special panel. And tomorrow and Saturday, if my device allows me, I will be doing TikTok toxicity. So show up. It's going to be a mess, but we're going to have fun. I want to thank the lovely Jasmine for being here. Thank you very much, Jasmine. I know you're eating, but thank you very much. I appreciate you. Of course, the very famous, infamous, he's going to talk for me today because this Vanessa Bryant situation, I think we're going to be a nope. Shout out to Mr. Fantastic. He's in the building. Hello to you, Fantastic. We have a new appearance in the show. Okay. And we appreciate it. The TBH podcast. Heather, she's in the building. Diesel was proud of me. I did the Heather.
No, you did it wrong. It's Heather.
Heather.
Yeah, Heather.
Heather.
It's okay.
Heather.
You got it.
Good.
Heather. She's in the building. Thank you very much. And of course, the Law, Diesel TV. Thank you very much for being here, you guys. And the host of the show, Mr. Econ Ali. No song. How are you doing, Mr. Ali?
I'm doing good, my brother. How you doing, man?
Yeah, it was just customary. Like it was. I didn't want to know if you're good. I was just being polite.
My brother, my internet was struggling. My internet was struggling.
Yes.
I ain't missing anything, did I?
Absolutely not. Batman, thank you very much for being a member for 3 months. He said, let's get it.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And of course, the untouchable matriarch Doris, of course, with one untouchable membership. Thank you very much, Doris. I appreciate you.
So, you
think you're untouchable.
Friends, our goals today, as usual, 15 members, $100 via Cash App or PayPal for the hamburger fund.
Hey, baby, if you're feeling a fatty, hit that like, smash subscribe, and bless the Cash App at $Team Fatty 8.
Make sure that you support Mr. Ilkan Ali too. I was going to play his drop, but I don't have it because my shit's fried and I don't have nothing anymore. Sad. Whew. So, friends, let's start the show. And once again, we have a couple of guests, a lot of guests coming late because, of course, they're always late. But we're going to have fun. So let's start the show.
It's time to do.
I have a question for the ladies, and the gentlemen can just walk with us too, okay? I'm going to play something real quick, and then we go from there. Here we go.
Patient. Those were the most commonly mentioned. You know what didn't show up much? Looks, money, status. Maybe the red pill bullshit is just nonsense. And before red pill men call me a liar, there's a link to a Google Doc in my bio so you can do your own analysis. Tag a guy that needs to hear this, or better yet, be the guy these women are talking about. Supportive.
So, what woman love in a partner? Okay, what woman love in a partner? And this man, okay, he listens to woman. So, humor was number one with 347 picks. Then it was kindness. There was kind. They picked kindness 286 times. Then it was caring 213 times. This man asked hundreds of women what do they like in men. So humor in first, kindness, caring. Only 83 said looks. 83 said looks. 20 of them said money.
I can't scam you because you ain't got no money to scam. I got Negro sent
money. Only 20 women wanted money, and 18 women said status. Question for the ladies. Six, how you doing, sir? Glad to have you here, sir. Appreciate you. So the question that I have is simple. For Jasmine and Etta, and then we go from there. Should we believe in woman surveys when they tell what they want on men? Right? Should we believe? Because this ties up with the body count thing, where women are saying they're having 7 partners all their life, right? And the men say 7 too, which sounds like something right in other Etta, stop smirking. I see your face. Right? Should we believe woman when we do these surveys and they tell us what they want in men? Let me get Jasmine and Heather, and then the fellas can pick up the microphone. Let's go ahead and let's start. Go ahead, one of y'all princesses, queens, and divas. Tell us, should we trust these surveys when y'all tell us what you want?
Just based off like what I see on social media now, and like I wouldn't say my peers, but like people who are around me, I wouldn't really trust that because I don't think it's all the way true. I know that sounds about right with me, but like,
Wait. Okay, wait. So you will take a man that is funny before you take a man that has looks, money, and status?
Yeah, I would.
So
really,
if
I would. Go ahead. Sorry.
Now, just make sure you have a 6'4" millionaire prince, the status part, and you have Dave Chappelle, broke Dave Chappelle, like when he was doing the Not the Eddie Murphy movie. What's it called?
Nutty
The
Professor.
Nutty Professor. Yeah. Not Dave Chappelle, $50 million. Dave Chappelle, Nutty Professor. Dave Chappelle with that shit on his hair. Remember, like he had the hair that they pull it off, right?
Yeah.
Which one are you picking? And by the way, he's kind too. He's a kind, funny Dave Chappelle.
I would pick the broke man because how is the broke man treating me? I don't care about the status. I don't care about the status or any of that. Like I care about the person.
Can we ask that question? So, love, can we ask you a question, Jasmine?
Yeah.
So, Jasmine, so you're cool with taking care of a man?
I've done it before.
No. I asked you what you've done before. We're talking about today. Today going forward, are you cool with taking care of a man and being a breadwinner and being the person who's got to pay the rent, pay the car note, do everything, and to be the provider? You cool with that?
No, because a man's supposed to be a provider.
All right then. So money matters to you.
Well, let me chime in real quick, Jasmine. Let me ask you something. Because something was really telling. Why did you automatically conflate kindness and being treated well with the broke guy as if the guy with money and status, as Fatty was laying it out, he can't treat you well? That was a visceral disposition you have against successful men. Is it because you know? Is it? Is it because you know successful men them have discipline and have rules and regulations for you to follow, and you're not really cooperative on that level? But a broke guy lacks the moral scruples it takes to lead himself, so he can't lead you, and you will be able to do any and everything you want to do.
No, I've just been around both. With my experience around the, rich guy, they're just not as friendly. But I've been around some friendlier rich people too, and I've been around some mean broke people, and I've been around some cool broke people. It's just I'm just speaking on my experience.
But if you've been around both, how do you ascribe that attribute only to men of power, purpose, and possibility? I'm just interested in how you, because you just said you've seen both sides of both sides, but yet you viscerally ascribe that connotation to men of power, purpose, and possibility. Now, and I know we just met, and I can only get a sniff of your essence, but it sounds like you have a visceral disdain for male leadership and authority, because the man with the money and the man of status, he's disciplined. He's going to come in and hold you to a standard. But you told Ali that you are Fatty, one of them, that you have taken care of a man. So you're used to being the man. And viscerally, you go be with a man that you do not have to take care of, that is actually taking care of you and leaning into his divine masculinity, that you will have to then reduce yourself into your feminine divinity, which you do not want to do.
That's exactly what I want to do. Like
you can't want to do that with a broke dude, or you can't want to do that with a guy that's broke. Let me tell you why. Because women detest men they gotta look down to. Meaning if she looking down at you, you above her, y'all detest that.
Yeah, but
men that's eye
real
level,
quick, brother.
Eye level men, right up your peer, you don't respect.
Yeah, but
only thing you accept is men you have to look
Can we get somebody else in there?
Intellectually, financially, and emotionally. If you looking up to a guy, that's the only man that you actually respect.
I respect either or.
Brother, just real quick, that it was an either or question. It wasn't her automatically ascribing one to the other. It was purposely framed that way. So it's not that she automatically attracted attributes to one side. It was an either or question. So
right, but her either or, she gave a reason, and her reason is because this guy will treat me right. But she just said that she's been on the reason for her either or was this guy going.
Yeah, I'm not down what you're saying, but listen to what you're saying. So she had the option to choose the guy that was absent of goodness and all he had was looks, money, status, versus the guy that was kindness, absent the money. You feel me?
Okay.
She answered in that realm, brother. It wasn't
her.
Okay,
my apologies. I didn't hear absent the other attributes. I just heard one had these, one had this. I didn't know they were absent. Polar opposites. I didn't know it was stark supposed to be stark differences.
Let me just say this to make sure that Jasmine, do broke men cheat on women?
Yes.
Do broke men abuse women?
Yes.
Do broke men lie to women, mistreat them, have baby mamas on the other side of that? Like,
How did what?
I ain't like. Do funny men?
Are they funny?
Yeah, do funny men have like do comedians have other woman like why would you choose the funny dude over the guy with the money, looks,
Because
and
she can
status
have,
when you don't know nothing about them, Jasmine?
because she gets to have dominion over the broke funny dude. She gets to have dominion over him at a visceral level. She don't even understand why. She gets to have dominion.
Is it correct, Jasmine?
No.
So why would you pick, knowing that you don't know nothing about them, both of the people? Why would you pick the guy that is funny?
I would date either or, but I would just
No,
date
it's
him
it's
because
like
that's
it's
what
like
I
for
know. I mean, that's just what I know.
So let me give you an
I
example.
believe
Right?
her. I believe her.
If you told me this, you are going to you have two people. One is a curvaceous, big titty, big booty, no stomach, and another one is a flat one. I wouldn't pick the flat one automatically because I don't know nothing about those women. The flat one can be a terrible person. The curvy woman can be a terrible person either. So I'm going to pick the one that has more of the traits that I kind of like. Why did you run immediately for the funny dude? Was like
because based off my experience that I did have with rich people, they weren't good. So I'm running back to what I know, which
was
may
the guy
not.
that you were taking care of a good person? Good.
Yeah,
So why are you not with him anymore?
he cheated on me.
How long were y'all dating?
Like 5 years.
So hold on, you took care, buddy.
Was he taking care? Was he
for
paying?
5 years?
Was he paying the bulk of the bills?
No, she said she took care of him. She was the
No, I
man.
thought she said she dated a rich guy too. You
No,
dated
she
a rich
said
guy?
no. She said I've been around rich guys and they were friendly and approachable and all that. And then we asked, was the guy that you were taking care of a good person? She said yes. So why are you not with him? Because he cheated on me. How can he be good if he cheated on you?
Just overall, he was a good man. Like he was good. Like he was there for me. But other than like the cheating shit, like that, like that's it. Other than that. Like,
But how could that be it if overall he's a good man? So you saying
he's a good
90% of
person,
what he was
but just
doing?
because somebody cheats doesn't mean they're a terrible person.
No,
Like,
you
right. So
one
why
second.
would you
No,
leave
one
90?
second, Six. It's not that Jesus cheated. He cheated on your dime. He cheated while you going to work. Like you were LPing and pay the bills, and he was using your dime to cheat on you.
yeah, I
How is that the good part? So imagine this, right? Hey man, I don't have a house. I'm homeless. You go ahead and you take me over, you pay all my bills, you do everything, and then I steal your house and leave. It's not that you just stole my house. I was literally abusing your kindness and I slap you on the back. How is that a good person? Jasmine, think about it. We're not pressuring you. You can say pineapple. Think about it. How is a man that you're taking care of and cheated on your dime? He was using your internet plan to send messages to another woman to cheat on. He was using your phone. How is that a good man?
I'm just saying overall, like he was a good person. It's shitty that he cheated. I understand, but overall he was a good dude. That's all I'm saying.
So then what disqualifies the guy with money?
I wouldn't even say it. I don't even disqualify him. I date either or.
No.
Like,
I'm asking. You say you left the broke guy because they cheat. First you said they liars. They're abusive, right? And they cheated, right? The broke guy. But what disqualifies the man with money? Why would you?
it doesn't, because they're the same. I mean,
no. What I'm asking you is that that's why I thought the same way Six did. It felt like you conflated the guy that's broke, the guy you're taking care of, with the nice guy, but the guy who has money is the mean guy. So what I'm trying to figure out is, why would you pick the funny guy over the rich? Why would you disqualify? Like, you had a choice. Why did you pick the nice guy over the man with the resources? That's what I'm asking you.
I mean, I don't need all that. Like, I'd rather be with somebody. I'd rather be with somebody who I can build with. I'm not.
No.
Looking...
Hold on. Slow down. You said I'm not looking for all that. He has everything that he has everything. You don't need anything with him. What are you not looking for from him?
I want to be with somebody that I can build with. I'm not saying that this qualifies him with anything, but that's not the first thing that I look for. Hold on. I look for.
Hold on, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Listen to what you're saying. You can build with the broke guy that you take care of. It sounds like you can mold him and shape him into what you want to be. But
I don't want to mold and shape him for anything.
No, but how can you build? How can you not build with the guy? How can you not build with a man with money? How can you not build with Six? How can you not build with me? Like, can you explain to me how you can't build with us if we already have what you're looking for?
I'm not saying that I can't build with you, but more than likely, this is how I think. Y'all think. I feel like you guys think when a girl comes in your life, or a woman comes in your life, we're just trying to like take. And from what I've been seeing on like podcasts and stuff, you guys say like, oh, well, a woman can't come in my life and help me build nothing, and or what can a woman do for me, and So from that information that I hear, that makes me not even want to like look for a man with resources. That makes me want to look for, you know what I'm saying?
But hold on, okay. If Fatty is broke, he has nothing.
Right.
And Six got money. Who can I build with? Fatty or Six?
You know what, Jasmine? I think Six was right. It's about
Six
control.
was right.
It is about control.
Well,
I don't want to control anybody.
She validated that, but the best thing that she did was admitted that what men want is a conundrum to her. So I want to help the sister out. We want softness, support, and sex.
But that's what I do. I can
wait, but
all that.
by whose standard? By whose stand? Like, who's auditing you to make sure you're putting the proper oil into that guy? For example, a Mercedes Benz does not take the same oil as a Honda Civic. When you dating a particular type of guy, you have to love him a particular type of way. You have to talk to him even when he's wrong a particular type of way. You have to sex him up when he gets home in a very specific type of way. You can't just go put 87 gasoline in the Mercedes and say, well, it needed gas. I gave it gas. I gave it to. I don't know why. What's wrong with this car? You can't put whatever gas you want in it. When this man come home, you can't talk to him any old kind of way.
This is the
when he's wrong, you can't. So I'm just articulating seriously. I'm more imparting knowledge. I'm not trying to indict you. I'm just imparting knowledge. We want softness, support, and nasty sex. From that, we can extract peace and power. Because all we really need is your support and your serenity. If you don't provide serenity, just because you're there and not cheating, giving another man your cupcake, don't mean that you're being what we need you to be in order for us to excel as a man. Because a man has a purpose before a woman shows up.
Right.
Me walking in my purpose, being steadfast at what my path, you will become the beneficiary of my success. But if I can't extract peace and power from you, I don't have softness, serenity, and support from you, I can't go out into this world and operate on an impregnable, omnipotent level. Therefore, there is no fruits for our house to enjoy. Now you have an attitude because, man, we ain't living so good.
Right.
We could live better if you will recline into your divine femininity and understand what type of oil I take, what type of gas a good man take. So again, I'm not trying to indict you. I'm just imparting knowledge, softness, but you can't audit your own self and say, I was those things. Just like it works both ways. A man can't make a woman care about things she don't care about. Like when a man say, I do this and I do that, and you like, these are none of the things I care about. You
Right.
can't say, well, I do this and I do that. And a man go, those are none of the things that's intrinsically needed by me. You understand?
A6, I will translate for you. That man had good dick. That's all it is. To be honest, I'm hearing the conversation. Hey, Jasmine, what were the, before we go to it? Heather. I don't know.
Okay.
What was the redeeming qualities of that man? It was good in bed. Now you can go to the next one. More than that.
No, I really, honestly, I think that was like my first real relationship. So I only had one relationship. I'm 24.
Oh yeah, because you are young, right? You're
Since
24.
I
Yeah,
was 19, 20, 19, 18, whatever. So I think like in the back of my head, I was just like, damn, I'm never gonna find somebody like, I don't know, like him, you know. So
that tells me you grew up.
I stayed. So
with she's absentee father.
No,
You grew up
6.
with an
No,
absentee
6.
father.
One
my
6.
dad
6.
was in
She's
my life.
1 second, please. 6. She's young. She's like 23, 24. She's young.
I'm young, so that was my first relationship.
So he probably like, but there's. Would you take him back, Yasmin?
Absolutely not. No.
So why do you reminisce so much? Like, it sounds like you're still in love with him.
Well, Fatty, don't move too fast. Would you now deal with a man with money or a funny guy?
I mean, whoever treats me better. That's just
but she already said she's not gonna do the take care of a man thing anyway. So he's gonna have to at least be stable. She's not dealing with any more dudes, correct?
Yeah,
but we help it. Like Jasmine,
Ali, you know what it is? It's because we assuming that she's a older woman.
Yeah,
and we like a 40-year-old will deal with the broke man. It's kind of easy for a 40-year-old man to be broke and the woman broke, and they just having fun.
Because women should serve men, right,
Yeah.
Jasmine?
Yeah.
Then why don't you want to be with the man that has money?
I mean, he doesn't have to be a millionaire, but
No.
So
You keep saying no. You keep saying he doesn't. I'm asking you, why won't you be with the guy with money?
I'm not saying that I won't, but I'm just saying that's not my first option either. Like,
what's your perfect guy?
My perfect guy,
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who can be a provider, somebody who can be a protector, somebody. It doesn't contradict what I'm saying. It's not contradicting what
Jasmine.
I'm
Jasmine.
Let her finish so we can know the whole list. I want to see the whole list.
You started with provider.
Provider.
He
He doesn't have to make $1 million, but as long as he's not like broke and like on his ass, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Provider or protector.
How does he look?
Oh, Fatty. Let him. No, Fatty. Remember, let him.
Okay, I'm not interrupting nothing. I'm guiding her too. How does he look?
Because I want to hear this perfect guy. Because she started with provider
he
first,
look?
and you said protector, which is the monolith. The women say we're not monoliths, but it's what the women start with every single time. But so, what is the perfect guy? Provider, protector.
Provider, a protector. He has to respect me. What else?
Damn.
Emotional awareness.
Damn.
Can he be ugly?
He could be ugly. He could be a little ugly. He could be medium.
No. There was
you had to think about it.
You sound like. Oh, I'm not going to interrupt. Keep going, please. Keep going.
Is he monogamous?
Can he be a little fella federation? Can he be a midget? Can he be short? I'm sorry. Can he be a little person? Can he be short?
Fuck you, Mr. Fantastic.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay. So
I think that's it. Just off the top of my head.
And can like these elastic has to be monogamous.
But there was Funny and Fonny was never in there.
I mean, he doesn't have to be hilarious. Like, as long as he got a little sense of humor.
Hey, yes, Jasmine. You know what's funny?
What?
I believe you.
Shit.
I'm with you. Hey, 6 might not believe you. Ali might not believe you. I'm with you, Jasmine.
I was trying to help. Jasmine is in a rare position around a bunch of men that understand the inner workings of a happy, healthy, fruitful relationship. And she's young enough for us to impart the knowledge on her before misandrists or women that are no man's first choice poison and permeate her mind with these malevolent misandrist thoughts. So because she's sitting amongst us, I just want to take it as an opportunity to impart knowledge, because again, a lot of women don't understand how to take care of a man. They know how to navigate him. You know, they say, hey, don't let a man do this, don't let a man do that. That's navigating him. But no one don't teach young women like this is how you nurture a man. So they grow up having to use their imagination because a lot of women either didn't have a father or they did not see their mother treating their father properly. So they have no idea the inner workings from the inside out. So because we had this rare occasion to have a young woman that seems to be adamant about learning, unafraid to speak, we should all be imparting this knowledge so she can go get the type of man she want and go be fruitful with him. Because a lot of people from your era, your generation, y'all have a skewed view on how relationships work and what a man role and responsibility is. So, and that's it. Go ahead.
Do you have kids, Jasmine?
No.
Good. Heather. Heather. Hey, Heather. I think it's Heather. Heather. Yes, I think I got it this time. Should we trust what women? Should we trust what women tell us like they like? Should we trust them when they say I want the kind? No. Like you saw the graph, right?
Yeah, the survey. So when it comes to the survey, I don't really think that that's real, like genuine, right? Because it's like different women from all walks of life completing it. So it's really based on like the person that you like or the category of the people you like, I guess, in a sense.
Ether, let me ask you something real quick.
Where is it?
Ether.
It's Heather.
Expose him.
It's okay.
Expose him.
God damn it. I'm gonna be like my boy Fatty. That's all.
It's okay.
Are you black or white?
Huh?
Are you black or white?
I'm Hispanic and your mic is low.
Your microphone just dropped when you like it was good, but it dropped when you I don't know. Something happened.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes, perfect.
All right, that's all.
Okay.
So should men in large trust women when they say what they want in a man?
Wait, what?
Should men in large trust what women say they want in a man? If a woman says, I want A, B, C, D, should we listen to her, or should we say, man, if you don't, shut up? Like, what should we do? You are coaching us. You are teaching us how to deal with this.
Okay, so like, say you're like in the dating phase, right? And you got a couple of women that you're.
Are you single? Are you single?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking you out on a date. Okay, you're going to guide us. This is going to be a.
No.
This is going to be a play-by-play. Okay, this is going to be a play-by-play, right? Okay. Saying that Fatty is attracted to Heather. See, I'm a fast learner, right? And I come to you and of course I will sing for baby girl, what's your name? Let me buy you a drink. Ooh, I will sing it for you, right? And I'm asking, hey, what do you want in a man? What do you want in a man? Tell me, what do you want in a man? Please tell me, like, what does your future boyfriend has to have for you to actually take him serious and consider him into a relationship? And Amber, you are next. You better not run away, Amber, because you are next. Thank you very much for being here. You came in the right time, Amber. Thank you very much for being here. But go ahead, Heather, and tell me, what do I have to be for you to take me seriously?
So you need stability. You need to have a job. Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, you gotta have
money.
a job.
So 2 times money.
Yeah, like you have to have a legit job. Like you can't be a hustler in the street.
I can be a
knocking
YouTuber.
Down doors.
Can I be a YouTuber?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's cool. I guess. I don't know. But you have to be a family man. And you have to have integrity. That's really important. And yeah, that's pretty much like you have to. I would watch how you treat your mom, because how a man treats his mother shows on how he will treat his future wife or the person he's dating. Like, it speaks a lot of volume. So,
So, no inches, no height requirements, no a way that I dress, no. You see what I'm saying? Like no. If I'm funny or I'm boring, no
Hey, she
charisma.
literally proved the point that you can't trust their survey. She didn't even keep it real about how tall she like women ain't that proves the survey right there. Because we all know
well,
height matter, and she left it off
height
to try to
doesn't really
sound
matter
right.
though. Like, I'm talking to people that were like a little shorter than me, taller than me, the same height as me. So
Does he
height
have to
doesn't
look a
really too
certain type
much.
of way? Does he
He
have to
didn't
look a
ask
certain
what
type
you
of
would
way?
accept. He asked what your preference is, not
It's
what you
like
accept.
right. It's like
What
it's
your
what
preference
Fatty.
is.
It's what Fatty said. It's like us saying we don't care about your looks, your booty, and your breasts, so you can't use it against us. So you got to bring something else. But that's what we really care about. Like, it's like everything y'all. But for instance, do you want a guy that doesn't have no backbone and let a woman run over him?
No.
Then why don't women listen
That's
to
a
men?
simp. Why would you want to simp?
So why don't you listen to men? Why don't women listen to men?
I don't know why women don't listen to men. I
No,
mean, I know how to be submissive.
Hold on, slow down.
So.
You guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so
Hold on.
sorry.
You're single, right?
You are forgiven.
Hi guys.
I'm sure you have men. You have options.
I have fans.
Woo!
But do you really consider them options? I have fans. There's
Okay,
men
so,
who
so
try.
you have fans, right?
Yeah.
Would they do anything for you?
Yeah, if I ask them to. I got some men trying to do shit now, and I just don't want to.
Right, but you don't. You want to be with the guys that don't listen to you, right?
No, that's not what I said.
So what? Then why don't you get in a relationship with them?
They're not really what I'm looking for.
So you can't get the guys that want you.
I believe I can have any guy I want.
Oh my
So
God.
I don't really think that's an issue. Like,
I'm going to play hard to get now, Heather.
Hold on. If you can get any guy, imagine the brother saying that if you can get any guy you want, why they not right next to you?
because I'm not really looking for a relationship right now.
Oh my
I'm just,
God,
like,
y'all
focusing
say
on
this,
me.
y'all. Why do y'all?
Ali, you got exposed.
It's like this is.
She exposed you, Ali.
Anyone can have the type of person that they really want. Like,
So you don't
it's
want a
not
man.
hard.
Hold on, no, we gonna follow
Ali, why
you.
do you keep
So
interrupting Ali
you
now
don't
that she
want
exposed
you
you?
don't want a man.
I'm not looking for love or dating right now. Like, I'm content with how my life is. I have a lot of like projects I'm working on. Relationships could tend to be a distraction at times, and I'm just not really ready for that right now. So,
How
it is
old
what
are
it
you?
is.
How old are you?
I'm sorry?
How old are you?
I'm 28.
It's getting deep.
Yo, where are you from, Heather?
From Houston.
I can hear it, guys. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Hispanic.
Hey,
Okay,
you better
yeah,
be
you
careful.
definitely
I heard. You better watch your back. They're looking for y'all.
You definitely grew up around them niggas.
They're looking for y'all. You better be.
That's fucked up, Patty. That's fucked up.
$1,000.
No,
Fatty, I got papers to be here, Fatty. I was born here, so I'm not going nowhere, baby. I'm not going nowhere.
we can tell by her accent. She born here. Fatty.
She was raised in the hood, bro. Like we can hear it.
Say, man.
Yeah.
No, but Heather, the
Heather,
thing.
do you have children?
Yeah, I do. I have one.
Do you want any more?
I'm not really sure.
Do you ever at any point want to be a part of a family unit of your own?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have that at some point. I'm just not focused on that
How
right now.
how can you assure you're gonna have that and you don't even want more children?
I didn't say I didn't want them. I said I'm not sure. It's a difference.
Say that again.
I said I didn't say I didn't want them. I said I wasn't sure. So it's a difference. Like, I feel like if I was married and the conversation happened and say like my husband doesn't have any kids, then I would 9 times out of 10 be open to that, because relationships are all about compromising. So yeah.
Right, but to, like you said, maybe if you were married. But my the crux of my question is, at what age do you think that you could be married? Because you say you're 28 now. I don't think you understand. You're headed to the danger zone. So, and you got all these projects, and you have no time for a relationship and to lean into any one of your fans. So I'm just wondering, at what age do you go, all right, now I need to throw myself in the ring for marriage, because you're 28.
That's a great question. So Heather, do you think 6 would be better, more valuable at 18 or 34?
34, because he'll have way more wisdom.
Right. Do you think you'll be more valuable at 18 or 34 for the man that you want?
34.
That's incorrect a little bit. And again, I'm not here to indict you. I'm just going to impart some knowledge on you. Now, you don't have to believe what I'm about to say. It doesn't matter. You don't have to believe in gravity. But if you jump off the building, you would sure know gravity exists. And you don't have to believe in me. I'm just going to give you the truth. Women, as you guys get older, unless you're in a relationship, your age goes against your visceral worth to a man. The older we get, the more valuable we become. They say, oh, I want a zaddy. I like a little gray in the beard. Because as we get older, now our money is up. We dress better. We done grew facial hair. We don't look as funny. We know how to have sex properly. We have money, power, and resources, all the things that you intrinsically like, Heather. You intrinsically like all those things. Now, what a man intrinsically likes is youth, beauty, and softness. So as a man, you said you want a provider. You want a man that provider can hold down a household because you have a child as well. So he's coming in already a father, even if he wasn't a father. So he has to provide for you and your child. So he's a high earner. So a high earning man who's going to take care of whoever he's with. Whoever I'm with, I'm going to take care of because I'm a high earning man. He's going to choose a 37-year-old, a 35-year-old, or is he going to choose the 25-year-old,
right,
the 26-year-old? Let me ask you, if you had unlimited money, credit, and you was going to go buy a car, are you going to pick the newer model car? Or are you going to try to go bargain for a damn Impala?
I'm about to buy a new car.
All right. So a man with power, purpose, and possibility, what we value, because we're going to foot the bill anyway, we're going to go for the younger model generally, usually.
But the issue with that is when you sit there and you pick someone, like for men, when y'all sit there and y'all pick someone who's like 18, 25, they're not as knowledgeable as someone who's 37. So what are you going to gain from that? You just want them to be a trophy? You don't want someone you could build with? Because there go the issue, because that's what y'all cry out for.
Listen. You're right. Let me start by saying that. That is an issue. But that is our issue. Let's pause that. Your issue is you're going to age yourself out the game. Because what you said is correct, but we're going to keep doing it. They will keep doing it anyway. What they're doing don't affect you in that way. You're still going to age out the game. You telling a man, hey, I got more wisdom than this 25-year-old. You should pick me and my kid to take care of. No matter how intelligent and compelling your argument may be to yourself, no man is going to choose that. So I was just saying, at what point, if you want to be married and have a family, do you start operating like a wife?
I will be devil advocate. Ed, go to the gym, get a BBL, some big titties, some guy, some loser motherfucking punk is going to cuff you at 33. It all depends on how you look. So you can come with all the baggage. We can do whatever you want. As long as you look good, imagine that you lose your powers by the time you're 36. If you look good enough, there's always going to be a sucker willing to get you. I'm sorry. Like the times where, one second, please. The time, like we keep thinking that men are kind of the man on this space are the norm. The man, the regular man, the civilian is miles away from the woman that is in front of him. That's why she referred to them as fans, because that's what most women have on their DMs. Fans, guys that will spend their last dime, are willing to pay your rent, to fly you out. You have 3 kids, I'll take care of you. They see you as the prize.
They are the peasant and the guy is the princess. So on regular occasion, I will agree with Six that man of status rather have you at 24 than at 34 and all that. But reality now in 2025, these men will literally grab.
Fatty, you leaving out one thing. I made a distinction. I said marriage. And ain't no man marrying no 30. The average man with power, purpose, and possibility, the high earning man, ain't marrying a goddamn 35-year-old with a kid with a
That's
BBL.
not average
But
man.
he will use her body like Disneyland.
No,
Amber
but
Rose ain't
that's not
married.
average man.
Kim Kardashian ain't even married.
She was
So
married
you telling her,
she was married
wait,
4 times. No, 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 no.
let me say
No, no.
this.
Hey, Six,
Because
one,
it go beyond looks.
no,
When
six,
men
six, one,
marry behavior,
six,
men marry behavior. And
six,
already she's not talking like a wife. So she
six.
can have a look and we'll use your body. But we
I,
marry behavior.
no,
We marry behavior.
no,
And
ISO.
you don't have the decorum of a wife. So you can get a BBL
it's
and get
fine.
sex.
You
You can become a human Disneyland for some random man's penis.
Sir.
But that don't mean you getting a ring.
No,
He
sir.
might even put a baby in you.
No. So 1 second, right? Kim Kardashian was married 4 times and she divorced her 4 husbands. She was the one that chose to be in there, and she was the one that left.
That's still dishonorable.
No.
There is no honor.
Six.
No, Fatty.
No.
So she hugging her money at night?
No,
She hugging her money?
No,
She hugging her money at night?
No, I will.
You taking her money on vacation?
I will pass you the microphone if you let me finish, please. Right? You have Mia Khalifa married 2 times, left the guys 2 times, and was engaged more 2 times. These women have infinite lives because you are assuming that men think like you, and men will see a woman that is bottom of the barrel and you will leave her alone. These men will get into ride on Disneyland and fall in love and buy the VIP pass, bro. That's what is going on right now with women. I'm just going to ride a little quick and I'm going to have fun. And then they go to the motherfucking Superman or whatever the fuck that shit is that goes up and down. And all of a sudden, they're buying the VIP pass. They're bringing their kids to meet the Disneyland. This is all like that. This is the reality of men. So I could concede to you that men that are far above and beyond the regular man will have options and they'll kind of choose wisely. Most men are still going to go ahead and pretend that they actually just want this woman for fun, but for our reality, for the civilians that are outside, and especially for the men that are on this space, on Discord, on YouTube, and all that, I can guarantee you, and I'll repeat this because this is something that Coach Greg Adams used to say. All these men are one blowjob away from the plantation. As soon as that woman shows the bare minimum of attraction, the bare minimum of grace, the bare minimum of treating him well, they will fall for the trick because they are starving for having a woman that actually cares about them and shows them the bare minimum of affection. So they have time. I don't think it should be like that, but I think they have time because time and time again, every time we do these panels, we get women on the panel, we put their IG, and then 1 month later, I go to invite them again. Hey, Fetty, do you know these 2 guys send me a message and try to all at me and da. These people are starving. So I will have to disagree with you, not because you are wrong. You are wrong about the men that we have walking around. These men are not men of principles. They will fall for anything.
Okay, so just because you're standing outside don't make you outstanding. Let's start there.
What?
Moving right along.
What?
When you play
This
the
guy.
money and honey game, when you play the money and honey game, and that sounds like that's the game Heather's in. At
What
any
game is
age,
that?
I'm about to explain it to you. At any age, you can get a man to lay down with you.
Mm-hmm.
Any age. It's sex.
Yeah.
At a certain age, you age out of a potential wife. Now, the caveat is, to Fatty's point, can you be married? Yes, but you will have to date down. You will have to date down. And we all know women do not like dating down. And when they do, they're miserable and always looking for an exit. Because
That's
the
not.
men on your level, Fatty mentioned Kim Kardashian was married 4 times. Are you hear the rumors of who she's dating now?
No, who she
Everybody.
It
dating
ain't
now?
wait. That was a rhetorical question. It ain't a billionaire. She had to date down. Women don't like to date down. So you can play that game, Heather. It's a dangerous game to play. However you want to live your life, ain't no wrong or right
She
way.
dates
I'm just
down.
advising you that at 28, you might want to start cultivating those wifely qualities if you plan on being a matriarch of a successful family unit. Now, if you told me I didn't want to be,
Six, let me prove how you're wrong. Hey, Kenny, how you doing? I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
good. How are you?
I don't want to butcher your name. Angela.
Angele.
Angela. I will fuck this.
Angele.
Angela. Welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Hey, Kenya.
Yeah.
I want to. Can you tell us how old you are and how many husbands you have?
Yes, I'm 51 years old. I have 4 husbands.
Wait, what?
Yeah, please go, run. These men are not going to take you. Run.
Hold on. She's had 4, or you currently have 4 simultaneously?
No, I currently have 4. 3 are younger.
She has 4 husbands, and 3 of them are younger.
What in the reverse polygamy?
how much younger?
You look great, by the way.
This is what I'm talking about. Y'all keep pretending that these women are going to just drown and the wall is coming and all that shit. There's thousands of men lining up on the DMs waiting to take
No.
That's the reality.
Nah, bro, you can't do
Be the exception to the rule. Come on,
Hey,
Fatty.
stop hating, y'all. Stop hating.
Man, hey.
And I'm guessing she got some kind of money. So hold on. Ma'am, I don't know. She looks a little older. She looks seasoned, but she definitely looks good for her age, right? And shout out to the 2 dudes she had in the picture, but clearly those dudes are we wouldn't have them called alpha or aggressive personalities. They aren't very competitive, obviously. If 4 men are willing to share one woman,
they're sharing one woman.
No, they're not.
Before she go, y'all are proving the point. Are most men alpha and competitive?
No. My men can have as many women as they want. I don't date anyone who only has one woman.
They're sharing you, man. They're still, regardless if they have many women, they're still sharing one.
They're not sharing. They're not sharing me. You can't cut me into 4 pieces. They have a relationship with me. You have 4 children. Are they sharing their parent? No, they each have a relationship with their mother or a relationship.
They're still you're not 100% out of one person. You are sharing. I don't care what you say. You are sharing. All the women that I'm with know they're sharing me with another woman. Period. But I'm not sharing nobody with anybody. Period. Like, how are we trying to hold on? What you're trying to do is you're trying to make this situation seem like it's something that it's not. And you can't do that.
There's you.
You can't give 100%. Huh? You say what?
There's you. You are talking. You are doing the same mistake that Opal and Six and Fantastic does.
No. She's really proving my point.
She's just proved my point. Hold on. But Fatty, I'm not trying to make it seem like they're not sharing me, though. That's what she's doing. She's trying to make it seem like they're not sharing her.
No, I agree. So this is okay.
I just think it's a question: is the glass half empty or half full? They would each say they have individual relationships with you. Sharing you would mean they're all with you all the time. They all sleep in the same bed with you. They have individual relationships. You have 4 relationships with.
Let me ask you a question. How much younger are the other 2? How much younger?
Well, I've been married for 30 years to my husband. He's 55. So we met at Howard University where we both graduated. He has his MBA. So he has been working corporately for 30 years and he's written 12 books. So my husband's, I don't know what you guys mean about alpha.
No. My question was you said there were 2 that were younger. I said, how much more younger?
Okay. So 2 of them I've been married to for 10 years each and they are 43. So I'm 50. So they're 8 years younger, two of them. And then one of them, one of them is 37. So he is 13 years younger than me.
So they are all older. They're not kids. They're not young adults. They're adults. And she
Yes.
proving the point. Y'all keep looking for your point of view. I know enough about Diesel and Fantastic and Ali and a little bit about Six to know the type of mentality that they have. I will tell you, y'all are rare. Most men don't move like y'all, don't talk like y'all, and they don't walk like us. So if you go to the DMs of every single woman on this panel, you are going to figure out that these people are starving.
She just proved my point, though. She's dating down.
No, she's not. She's dating up, down, left, and right.
Oh, that,
She got at least one successful
that's
client.
down.
Are you dating other men, or are you just with those married to those 4 men? And
I date other men as well.
Okay, so what do you? So just curious, what do you call it? What? So what is your? Because this is this poly? Is this E&M? What is this?
This is polyamory, which is the same as ethical non-monogamy or consensual non-monogamy. Those three mean the same thing.
Okay, cool. Okay, but this is the first time I ever seen, I guess, like your dynamic. You know, you learn something new every day. So no one is exclusive to anyone in your setups, right?
No, we're all free and committed. So freedom means we can date whomever we want, and we are in committed relationships with one another.
But you guys, are you married like legally to one?
You're gonna be married legally to one.
So
So
what's the point of being married?
Because
we've
you
been,
can have the
we've
benefit.
been married for 30
married.
years. We have 3 children. We run 4 companies. 1 company in Africa. I'm in Bali half the year. I'm in Thailand. I'm going
So
to
you
Africa.
guys just decided you wanted to sleep with other people, and that was
No,
the
it's just
decision
because
you guys came to.
we're humans. We would like to have individual lives. We're sovereign. So if I'm not with my husband 24 hours a day, I also have a life. I would like to meet more people, date more people, enjoy
Yeah,
my
you can have a
entire
life and sleep with one person. So I'm trying to like figure out where that comes in.
Let me ask a question real quick.
Well, we're not Christian. I think that the whole idea that we only sleep with one person per lifetime is a Christianity piece.
No, I'm not saying you have to, but I'm just saying, what's the purpose of getting married if you just want to sleep with? You can just do it, right?
Well, we got married 30 years ago.
Married, and then they changed the mentality.
So then you guys just decided you wanted to sleep with other people.
You do get certain rights when you're married. You get certain rights when you're married.
Well, yes.
You get different rights when you're married. So that's that. I mean, I understand why somebody would want to get married.
Yeah, stay married. Yeah.
So let me ask a question. Hey, do you think men are naturally monogamous?
No, or women and men. Humans are not a monogamous species. Monogamous species only have sex when the female is in heat.
Let's go in the time.
Monogamous species, the male has a penis that is retractable. Monogamous species
Not
do
mine.
have
Mine is always
you
ready to
cannot
go.
tell the difference between the male and the female of a monogamous species. Like
No.
only 4% of mammals are
Kenny,
monogamous.
Kenny,
So
one second.
humans
Kenny, one
are not a
second.
monogamous species.
Kenny, because you are actually lecturing, and it's good
Oh,
for
you
the
asked me a question. I'm answering.
No. I said a because it's the name of the lady in the middle that I don't want to disrespect her name, so I'm calling Angela. Okay, I just want, and I'm sorry because you are giving information. I'm just curious about their opinion. Do you think men are monogamous? Just a quick
Men
question.
or women are not monogamous. No.
Kenny, you say.
I think if they want to be.
No. What you want is different.
If they want to be.
No, what you want
naturally.
Yes.
I guess scientifically, no, but that's a conscious decision.
What about women? Do you think women are naturally monogamous?
Women want way more sex than men. We'll fuck you guys
I
under
like
the table.
her. I like you.
I'll say I am.
Oh, you a what now?
I've never wanted to be anything else. I don't know how anybody else feels.
No. But do you think that woman? Friends, we have to have a little bit
naturally, yes, they're more
Fantastic,
monogamous.
Mr. Fantastic, just in the curriculum to Kenny, I'll leave all the links in the description so you can find her easy.
Ain't gonna be no husband though. Ain't gonna be no husband. I just be the side dude. I'm no husband.
Right? Like, do you think that when a woman chooses? Do you think that when a woman chooses a man, she never fantasizes about other men? She never has desires. Like, do you think women are naturally monogamous? Meaning, as soon as they lock in one man, everybody becomes invisible forever.
Honestly, I can't say that. It depends on the woman.
Okay.
It depends on the woman. It depends on the person. Nowadays, it depends on the human. Like, that's my opinion.
we're going to go back. We're going to leave the monogamous and the poly conversation. Do you think we should trust women when we ask them what they want in men? Do you think we should trust them?
No, because they don't even know. All they know is what society has trained us and conditioned us to think and believe. And so we spurt that out to men, but we know it's not the truth. Women have no desire for all of the things that we're held to do. Well, you guys should keep your legs closed. Or you guys should choose this. Or you guys should get married. You guys should be a good wife. And these are all things that we're conditioned and learned to be, but it has nothing to do with our actual nature. And so intrinsically, we're lying to men all the time because we have to.
Do you agree with her?
I think it depends on the woman. Some women want monogamy and want to be married, and some women.
One second, please. One second. I just want to clear out communication styles, right? Mm-hmm. Everything is depends, right? The woman like tall men, it depends. The woman like rich men, it depends. The woman like big titties, it depends. The woman like fat asses, it depends. Everything is depends. We're going to talk in majorities, right?
No, not everything.
No, yeah. So what it doesn't depend is
go ahead.
Even the water, you can say that water is wet, but it depends because if it's ice, it's not wet, right? So it depends.
If you ask all of us, do most men like sex? We're not gonna say it depends. Do most men like big booties? Do most men like big titties?
Basically, they're basically asking you to stop meandering and answer the question sincerely.
Or you guys could ask somebody who will answer the question.
I swear to God, bro.
Let Kenya talk.
But
let Kenya talk. Kenya go tell the truth, baby. Tell him, Kenya.
I will tell you the facts of what's going on.
So she got seniority. She got age, seniority, and everything. Let Kenya talk for the women.
Are you saying most women are liars to men?
They're not lying. They're representing what men are saying that they want, which is a false notion of womanhood. Men say that they want somebody who wants to stay home or cook and clean or be this wife or be pious or only have sex. I coach thousands of couples every year. The women are wholeheartedly dissatisfied sexually in every marriage that I've ever coached. Wholeheartedly. At year 7, the 7-year hump is when the actual chemicals go down in your brain. You're not even attracted to that person anymore. That's the man and the woman. The man and the woman are not satisfied in marriages. They are leaving marriages.
Told you let her talk, Fatty.
Wait. One second. Fantastic. Why are you interrupting this queen? She's speaking.
I'm not interrupting that. I'm telling you.
This is the most honest person. This is the honest.
I was one who told you let her talk.
Sorry, queen. So tell me more about women being completely dissatisfied with their man and pretending they one man is enough. Please tell me. I want to hear about that.
They have to pretend because from a very young age, we are taught to go against our nature. Women are way more sexual than men. We want sex more than you guys wanted, 10 times more. We have 8,000 nerve endings in our clitoris. You guys only have 6,000 on the head of your penis. Women are like hunters when it comes to men. We're very strategic and we know exactly what we're looking for. It's not tall, it's not short, it's not rich, it's not poor. It's what our bodies feel in that moment. We know within 5 seconds if we want to have sex with you. Yes, we wanted to have sex with our husbands, but that changes. Our moon cycle changes who we want to have sex with. Who we want to have sex with changes every week. And these things are accounted for because men want to have a fantasy notion, a Eurocentric notion of what a woman is. Women are Amazons.
Okay, I want to clear something up. Like when I say it depends, I feel like that means it depends on if a woman is like in her femininity or not. Like if she's in her feminine, I feel like she's gonna desire certain things. If she's not, then
that's not the point. When every time we get a woman to concretely,
Mr. Ali, I have to stop you, Mr. Ali.
Answer a question. They say depends.
Sir, I have to stop you right now, sir. Because I'm having fun today. Thank you, Kenny, for being here. Ladies.
Well, we cannot tell you the truth about it.
Can I please?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know that was a lead up.
I have a spatula. Let me cook.
I'm new to the show.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing awesome. Let me cook for a second. I have a question for the ladies. Since we are talking about line or not, this is the icebreaker. We're going to go to the main event. Vanessa Bryant, how fast should we move on? I have a question for the ladies and you have to answer. The size
matters. When women say, "Oh my God, you can never fart as long as you know how to work it," the size matters. I'm going to start with Jasmine, and then we go to the other line. Ali, you need to be quiet. You don't answer this question, or I'm going to play sounds. Jasmine, the size matters. We're going to trust your word. The size matters.
Yes. Yes, it matters.
Yes. Tell me when to stop. Is it good?
Stop. Right there.
You are here.
That's like no. Go down a little bit more.
They don't have depth perception, man. They say, I'm telling you.
Wait.
Yeah, the camera make it.
Yeah.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Here.
Down a little bit more. A little bit. Down. Right there. No. No, like half of that.
Here.
Half of
Like
that's
here.
good. Go up a little bit. Right there.
Jasmine, this is 10 inches.
No, it's not. It's like
look at
it's like
this is 10
6.
inches.
It's like 6.
This is 6.
Yeah.
Look at I am 6'2". I have big hands. You think this is 6?
It's not about the longness. It's about
Wait,
the
it's
girth.
about the
I don't really
girth?
care about the
It's the girth
Yeah.
now. I tell you, man. I tell you. Hey,
Like
man.
this. Hey, man. Jasmine.
Like that.
He has to be
Hey,
like.
all I'm gonna say is,
Has to be a
I'm not a
trap.
shower. I'm a grower.
And that's all that matters.
That was not necessary.
Come on, there go that dark skin, man. That dark skin.
And thank you very much, Lady Di. Congratulations on the baby.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lady Di. She is back like she never left. Jordan 96 season. Jasmine, let's go because I'm actually curious about the ladies' opinion. So, if a woman says that size doesn't matter, let's assume that it's not a micro. Should we trust him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Size does not matter.
Size does not really.
No, she
I
said
mean-
it. Oh my, you about to do it again, Jeff?
Yeah.
I mean,
She literally said that these.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It doesn't
Jasmine,
matter.
You said the person need to be funny. Then you said the person don't need to be funny. Then you said somebody don't need money. Then you say you need a person that's a provider. Now you said size matter. Then Kenya you say, oh, you know what? No, it don't.
Ali, why are you bullying people today?
I ain't bullying nobody, man. You don't know what to believe. And Kenya did it too when I asked her if women lying. No, they're not lying.
Fantastic, you too. That's crazy.
No, let me be honest. See, now we know they lying about the size. The size definitely matters.
Are most women lying to men?
I said yes. I said
No,
they
it doesn't. They told me it doesn't matter. Let me live my dream now.
She said Jasmine told the truth, and then the sisterhood came up and changed her mind for the sake of
as
our
long as
women.
it's not no micro, I'm good.
Okay,
If
so
five-
1
5
inch.
inches and
Hold
up, we
on.
good.
So 2 inches. 2 inches into the micro. So 2 inches.
That
As
is
long as-
micro.
No, it ain't.
That's
No.
little.
As long as he has like
3 inches.
the remote grid.
As long as he got a remote.
3
Yeah,
inches.
That's good.
A remote.
The
The
remote
average
is
remote
good.
size is kind of
Wait,
wild though.
What did you say?
Jasmine,
The
Jasmine
remote
didn't do good in geometry. Hold on,
Hey.
Jasmine. When the last time you took geometry, love? Jasmine's not good with measurements. We'll just say that. Okay.
That was like 10 years
So-
ago.
Yeah. So Jasmine she's not good with the what's name. So this is
3 inches.
yeah, this is my expertise, right? So and Kenya was trying to lead into this, then she ran away from it.
Damn.
Any situation, well, that's what you did, Kenya, because you started out and then you
No,
well, hold on,
I'm
I got you, love. We'll get it back to you. We'll get it back to you. So listen, sexual satisfaction is the only way to get the most out of a woman. Okay, make sure she's sexually satisfied without a doubt. If she's not sexually satisfied, that shit is not gonna last. Okay, you will be replaced. She will find somebody else. That's why you always got to get to the bottom of that pussy. Now, everybody talking about length. Length matters and girth matters too. Pause. Okay,
How do you know?
the combination of the two. But I promise you, if that nigga got a tuna can, okay, you're not gonna be able to do nothing with that. Okay,
Wait, a tuna can
All right.
is small? That's
a
crazy.
tuna, bro, a tuna can is like 1.5 inches tall and like 4 inches wide. Okay,
Damn.
so that's what I'm saying. It's a combination of like the women's anatomy and the male anatomy is made for that. The people don't understand that the vagina is like a reverse penis. The vagina is a muscle in itself, right?
Wait,
So
what?
I think the woman's G spot is anywhere between 3 to 4 inches inside up top, right? So that's why they say they like certain things and so on and so forth. So it is some truth to it, motion in the ocean, all this other shit. But at the same time, hitting her G spot and hitting her cervix is two different things. You feel me? So of course, there's a blending of the two that you got to put together in just the right package to get the results. Go ahead, brother.
So as long as you have a 4-incher and you can hit the clit, you good, right?
Well, you're probably not hitting that cervix at 4 inches. I doubt it.
Yeah, but the cervix is not the G spot.
It's not the G spot, but it definitely plays a part into it, brother. It's a part.
You just have to work hard.
But what about the
You
dudes
can't.
that they say they
Yes,
got
that's what they told me.
What about okay, fantastic.
The average vagina is only
what
4
about the
inches
dudes?
deep,
They
though.
say they're not being
Yeah, but
satisfied.
now they're
with
looser.
this
They're looser because they've been used more.
It's not that the women are not. It's not that the women are not satisfied. What I said was that over time, it's going to be that you have different level of feeling and hormone. You know how you get with somebody first 2 months is like this. The next 2 years is like this. The next 5-7 years is like this. It goes down naturally.
So how many inches? How many inches do you need?
I don't care if you're hitting the bottom for all the whole time.
How many inches do you need?
A lack of attraction. That's called the 7-year hump.
Wait, you said 5 or 6? That's crazy.
So you're
Hey, she spit. Let her talk. She spit.
trying to get her to
telling the
finish.
truth. She spit.
I'm just saying it's nothing you can hit the bottom and think you're hitting the bottom. You're not gonna hit the bottom for 7 years because you're not gonna have that same desire day 1 at year 7, year 14.
But Kenya, how many inches do we need? Before Ali asks the question, how many inches do we need?
Inches does not matter to me. It's what is the
Centimeters?
Does the
You have
man
like this
know-
the metric system?
Does the man know how to work and respect a goddess and utilize my power and harness my power? Or is he masturbating with me? I don't need a man of any size masturbating with me. Does he know how to connect to my energy? Does he know that I can literally produce his dreams and desires with my pussy? Does he know that whatever it is that he wants, that I can manifest that I'm a living, walking goddess? And that if he taps into this power, he can have all the money he wants. None of my men, all my men have money. Because it's not that they had money when they saw me, it's that we're gonna make that money through that love making.
That's a hell of a sales pitch.
Do they
Hey,
understand?
fantastic. I'm going to.
I got
We're
a
both
question.
going.
Hey, 6, don't fall for it.
Me and
got a
Fantastic are
question.
going. One second, Lady Di, just 1 second. And don't forget the question. I just want to make sure that Miss A and Miss Heather have the opportunity to say the size matters. Should we believe a woman when she says size doesn't matter? Miss A, Ada, and then Lady Di uninterrupted for.
I believe it matters. I don't think it's going to matter as to if she's going to get into a relationship with the man or not, but over time,
Can you do this? Can you use her fingers? You said it matters.
I don't know what. Yes, I'd say just 7
yeah.
inches. 7 inches smallest. I don't know what 7 inches is.
Wait, 7 is the smallest?
Small? Do you?
You know, at Subway, they're gonna charge you for that because they sandwiches
the
only 6 inches, and you asking for more meat. They charge for more meat.
Well, I'm a married
She
woman.
actually
Like,
said Subway, what
my
you see at
husband's
Subway
pretty
is
hung,
6.
so that's nothing. So,
Hey, let me just say something before Ada goes, right? By the time you know that I only have 4 inches, I'm already in. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you need to have 7 inches. How do you know before we got into it? You don't know. It's a Kinder surprise. I'm going to still eat, no matter you might have like a bad review on Amazon and say it's a 3 stars because it's only 3 inches. But like, no. So the question, so is to keep you right.
Like this, right?
No, that's 4 inches. That's not 7.
Not 4 inches.
That's 4 inches. 7 is substantial. The average man in the United States, I think, is like 4 inches and something, 5 inches and something.
Oh, well, maybe my sizing is a little.
You said 7 inches, and you did this.
To me, this is like 7 inches.
That's not even 5 inches, lady.
Put it up next to your face. Usually you're with your face. Oh, my bad, love. No disrespect. I was saying that's nice. That's my bad. That was unintentional. I really did that. It just came out.
Shit.
The terrible thing is that people really still believe that sex.
Oh man.
Hey, And shout out to the throat goat. Hey, throat goat, come to the panel and tell us by our experience what's going on with you. That's not 7 inches. That's 4 inches and something. That's very regular.
Your head not 7 inches wide, love.
Yeah. We are going to leave. We are going to leave it alone for now. Go get the ruler while we're talking. Then see, show it.
Let me see if I
like 7 inches.
Hey, brown here.
You guys did the motherfucking spectrum.
7 inches.
Hera, size doesn't matter. Should we trust women that say size doesn't matter?
Heather from fucking Texas. She only got one answer.
Woo! Everything is big in Texas. You're muted, Hera.
Okay, nah, I don't think that it matters. I think it's more so of the chemistry you have with the person because.
Here we go.
Because
here we go.
Like,
the line.
It gotta be good.
You already know the answer to y'all question. Why are y'all asking questions?
Because I want you to lie to me.
Somebody lies. Yeah. Now somebody I don't know who, but I'm telling you, somebody's lying.
So I got hold on. Kenya, hold on. Kenya done gave this whole power push.
Let me see. Is that 7?
Yeah, that's 7.
That's 7.
Exactly. That's about what I did.
Hey, 6, can you put
your hands?
Maybe it doesn't look the same on camera.
Put your finger next
hands
to
not big enough.
Now, you guys are delusional. Put your finger next to 7. Are you seeing this shit? Are you serious? Look, come on, lady.
How about that?
So it's like 2
feet. Your hands are small for a woman. So if you're doing this, we know it's gonna be smaller.
And this is why I don't believe woman on one side or the other. I made woman come with this motherfucker, and you are telling me you need 2 of these shits to get off? That's crazy.
Ali, you muted Ali.
That's crazy.
They do it without you. They do it without you.
Fatty, wow.
No, isn't that crazy?
So I'm curious.
But most of us are telling you all, Fatty, that size does not matter. You're debating that it does.
No. So let me. Okay, so let me tell you this, right, Kenya, and then you guys can get it. I think some people are visual. You see what I'm saying? They just like to look at it. If it works that way or doesn't work that way, there's a different conversation. But some women are size queens. They just look at it, and if it looks good, they will put it on their motherfucking hair because they like size. But the reality is, once again, and this is why I told you, once I'm in, now I have the upper end because it's home court advantage, right? Now I can use my hand, I can use my tongue. What if my tongue is 11 inches? You don't know. Mm-hmm. I can use certain things. Actually, I'm going to be very honest. The best thing I actually learned about sex is what you do with your hands. And when I say you do with your hands, how you grab people. Mm-hmm. Women like to be grabbed. Hey,
man, ain't nothing better than that bowling ball, baby. You gotta hit it with the bowling ball every time.
You might have like a long schlong and all that shit, but if you're soft with her and you don't grab her right and all that shit, she's not going to feel like she's been dominated. Like, so it always depends. These oils to go.
Well, I think sex is like Aikido. I think sex is like Aikido in that it's something that you have to learn to do. A man can bring me to orgasm without touching me at all.
Teach me, sensei.
And I mean that the whole focus on genitals is very
without touching you at all. Yeah, King, you on another level, baby. You on some energy.
I tried to tell Ali. He told me to come on the show. I said, I don't know if you want me on the show because I'm not living in the same reality as y'all.
We love.
My men know how to bring my heart to work. I can have orgasm in my throat, orgasm in my crown, orgasm all the way up and down my body. And I can show you some videos because I teach.
I've had plenty of orgasms in some throats. I've had plenty of orgasms in some throats now.
And men are not even having orgasms; they're only having ejaculations. Men don't even know how to have their own orgasm.
Hold on, you need it. Hold on, for real.
Oh yeah, now you out of pocket.
You're moving too fast, Kenny.
You definitely out of pocket.
I tried to tell Ali.
No. Kenny, 1 second.
I've been teaching this for 20 years.
Yeah. How do we go?
1 second, Ali. I have a question, Ali. You need to respect me today, Ali, because I'm on my feelings today. Kenya, how can somebody make you come via Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi?
You said somebody can make you come without touching you. That's Bluetooth, right? Or Wi-Fi. How can somebody make you come without touching you?
Because your coming is energy. So I show my sons how you can make somebody come on the bus by utilizing energy and chi. That's what sex is. It is the use of chi and power. And so in this country, if y'all are focused on this little genital, I tell women if they're only having a clitoral orgasm, that's the little girl's orgasm.
Exactly.
What about your deep spot? What about your throat spot? What about all the other spots on your body that
Oh, that's a throat spot?
And then the last thing I said is that men are having ejaculation, not orgasm.
Bullshit. Hold on, wait. Kenya, we gotta hold on. We gotta fight about this.
Daddy says it all the time.
We gotta talk about this one. We gotta talk about this one, Kenya. Now I do agree if you're saying all ejaculations are not the same, but in most cases men are orgasming, right? Because there is that one to where like, you know, it's just whole body enthralled and you can feel it through your whole spirit, right? So
if
definitely
it's less than 10 seconds, no. Orgasm lasts for 30 seconds or longer.
Yeah, Kenya, I don't know, Kenya. So no one. Kenya, shout out to you. Kenya, I now know why you have 4 husbands, love, and several. Because if you making a nigga nut for 10 seconds, goddamn, listen,
she getting hosed down. She getting hosed.
Hey. But it's not. The ejaculation is just the liquid. That is a very short boy's orgasm. Ejaculation. I'm saying orgasm is deeper. Does not involve liquid coming out. It's an orgasm. Like a woman has an orgasm.
Yes, he does. He does. Hey, Ada, can you finish your point and then Lady Di with the question and interrupted if she still remembers, okay? And then we go to the main event, friends. Sorry that we're being nasty, but I wasn't expecting this. We're going to go then talk about serious things. Go ahead, Ada. Should we believe woman? Because you said it matters is the chemistry and how we feel about each other. The size matters. Should we trust woman when they say size doesn't matter?
Size does matter, but like, okay, if you're doing a one night stand or like if you're vibing with someone and then like y'all have sex, it's because of the chemistry, right? Or whatever the vibe y'all had. But then if it's just like, oh, I just want to fuck you, then it's like, okay, how big is it? And then you go from there, you know? So I think it just depends on the situation. Everybody's different. So it just really depends on the situation. But I do feel like it does matter to an extent.
But I thought you said it didn't matter, but now it would matter. So it matters when it depends, like Analuya said. Is it Analuya?
Angela.
Angela. Is that Angela? Oh, she paused out. She's still trying
Angela. That's it.
So okay. So, but y'all agree with Kenya that most women lie, right?
Yeah, I think most women be trying to be nice about it. Cause you know, men, y'all be having self-esteem issues too. And if a woman just come right out and be like, sex wasn't it, a man will lose his shit. Like most men are emotionally stable.
Their ego is fragile.
It's crazy.
Okay, so women not the same way. So you told the women, hey baby, that pussy is a little loose. That head was a little subpar.
Who you think more insecure, women or men?
Yeah. What we doing? Stop it.
Men are externally.
I'd say women are more resilient.
Yeah.
Resilient.
How?
Resilient.
Emotionally.
Mentally strong.
So
I'd say emotionally, because if you break a man's heart, he's liable to play with women for the rest of his life. I feel like women recover a little bit better when it comes to
I think so. That means women are less likely to actually love a man. That don't mean you're more resilient. That means you're actually less likely to actually love the man. If you're able to get over faster than we are, that means we actually loved you.
No, women are mentally tough.
That's not true.
No, they're not. If women were mentally tough, then why do most women shut down on just a conversation?
I don't know when that shut down on conversation.
That's if they're an avoidant person. If they have an avoidant behavior or personality, then that person is going to shut down. That's either a man or woman. That's not like a feminine, masculine thing.
You just said go ahead.
No, Ali, if you done, bro, go ahead. I'll wait.
No, it just like now Sister Kenya's hitting us with that. I don't know women like that when we know most women shut down in conversations.
It's cool.
If most women don't get their way in a conversation, she's gonna shut down. But now you're saying you don't know women like that, but we know women lie too, right? You're saying you don't know no woman that shut down in a conversation.
Yes, but I don't think that's a measure of mental toughness. I think that's a tactic that shows mental toughness.
What measures mental toughness?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, what measures mental toughness? I would think that demonstrates emotional intelligence, though, even though I don't know how y'all keep putting that together.
No,
but
it's a strategy for women to shut down during a conversation. She's initializing a strategy so she won't get violently hurt. So yes, I might shut down
because she's weak
if it's going up. Because
but Ken, like you said,
know that I don't want to be physically enthralled with somebody stronger than me.
Well, no, you just proved the point. So if you have to result to the point of where you're angered by words, the way you have to get physically involved, that means you're weak. You're mentally weak. You can't handle a conversation. That's what we're saying, right? But men. That's why you have.
Not true. But that's hold on before it's fantastic. You move that fast, Miss Kenya. Who's more likely to disrespect and try to poke somebody to upset them and trigger them? Who's more likely to do that, a man or a woman? Who's more likely? No, don't see you're doing it. Look, you're getting to that now. You said most women are lying. You're about to say anyone. Who's more likely to try to trigger a man and use their words against somebody, a man or a woman?
I think a woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Because that's a tactic. It's another mental.
So that means they don't fear men. They know most men are not going to physically touch them or harm them. They can talk to them crazy. Do you think most men will talk crazy to a man?
Yeah. I don't think they would.
But if most women talk crazy to a man, it means they're not afraid of him.
I don't think it's not that they're not afraid. I think that they want something from them, like an emotional response, because the men are shut down emotionally.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. You said you switched your answer already. You said most women wouldn't do that because out of fear. They're not going to do it out of fear. Now you're saying most women would do it.
No, I said most women would shut down and not speak out of fear. They don't want the conversation.
Right. So stop right there. So stop right there. But then you just said most women would provoke a man.
Yeah, they would provoke him.
That's the contradiction. You said most women would be silent in fear of getting touched, but now you're saying most women would actually disrespect the guy and provoke him to possibly be able to do that because they know most men won't touch him.
Okay, I thought you meant two different circumstances. Circumstance one, the man is escalating. If the man is escalating, she gets quiet. Now, if she's escalating the man, she's doing that for a reason, to get him to get riled up.
Miss Kenya, do most women stop when a man is escalating?
I don't know. I do.
Now you don't know.
I do.
This is why Fatty. Hold on.
Hold
on. No move. This is why Fatty is asking y'all if size matters or not, because all of you keep changing your answers. We can't get the truth out.
No, but everyone has a different opinion.
No, do that.
But hold on. Just so again, remember what we're asking.
Can you please let Mr. Fantastic go? And just for clarification, it depends of the size, right? They can handle 100 inches of dick, but they can handle 1 inch of accountability. So it depends on the type of size that they're talking about. If it's accountability, they will nail them 1 motherfucking inch. But if he's a schlong, if he's a dildo, if he's a rose, now you can put that shit times 1,000 and it's totally fine.
Well,
go
accountability is a masculine trait.
Miss Kenya, one second.
Accountability is a masculine.
Miss Kenya.
You guys want feminine women.
Miss Kenya, please. Miss Kenya.
Hold on.
Accountability is
Miss Kenya. Miss Kenya.
We go.
We got you.
No.
Anymore.
Because if you want masculine, then that's accountability.
Miss Kenya, Miss Kenya.
Masculinity equates to accountability.
Well, I'll address that when I go. I got you.
1 second, Miss Kenya, because the microphone is going to be passed to you, and then Lady Di, please, because she's waiting. And then we go to read the super chats and main event, so everybody can touch the ball. Because I know Miss Kenya is poly on the real live and on panels too. She will grab all the microphones and everyone. But I like you, Miss Kenya. Actually,
that's crazy. Grab all the microphones is kind of crazy.
You'll grab all the microphones. Go ahead, Fantastic.
All of them.
He has a chance to reply, and then Lady Di will have the chance to answer.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is, okay, when we ask you guys these questions, of course, we want your personal opinion, of course, and then we're talking about most. Okay, the majority of women. The majority of women are going to think that size matters. The majority of women are going to want a man they think they are attractive. The majority of women are going to want a man with money. The majority of women. So when you guys say, oh, my circle and my this, okay, don't personalize it so much. We understand that. We know you women aren't the ones. Don't stop personalizing it. Answer it in a which way we're referring to the most women. If you had 100 women in a group, these women would say yes or no. Okay. Now to Miss Kenya's point, this last thing you said was crazy. Last time I checked, accountability is an adult, more of an adult trait, even though it's put down to children, regardless of gender. Right? We want, if our child does something wrong, whether he's a boy or a girl, we don't let the girls do whatever they want. We hold them accountable too. So you saying that accountability is a masculine trait, that's a new concept to me. That's the first time I ever heard that in life. So and basically what you're doing now, you're absolving women of being accountable for any and everything, because then you get to say she's accountable. Now she's masculine. No, baby, it don't work like that.
Women are devoted. Women are focused. Women are internal. Accountability is external. It's masculine. It's about the use of force.
Accountability is internal also. Accountability, there's definitely hold up. Let me explain to you. So
Women take a
You guys
take
always
less
say men and women aren't
accountability.
equal. So I'm trying to show you why you're saying that. You're saying men and women aren't equal because they have different traits.
Yes,
Accountability
but
traits.
and I'm not doubting that. I'm not refuting that. What I'm saying though, you're saying you're trying to give
Accountability is
a
about
gender.
confidence. It's about discipline. It's about
No,
structure.
but yeah, that's exactly.
Those are
So all the
masculine
things you're
traits.
saying, that's something that's internal.
Feminine
Also,
is
it's not
about
external.
softness. That's what you guys are saying. That
I
we're
think
not.
that's a human trait. It's just harder for women to
Yes,
take
that's what I'm saying.
accountability.
It's a human
They
trait. It's
don't.
not a gender thing. That's what I'm saying. You both people have to. If one side never has to be accountable, nothing will ever be. You never get progress because you constantly have one group trying to fix the other one's problems and the other one's shortcomings. So accountability is definitely a human thing, like I said, and it's not just external. It's definitely internal. Accountability is, hey, I'm not going to eat fucking McDonald's today because I don't want to get fat as shit. Okay. Accountability is I'm not going to miss the gym today. Accountability is I'm going to show up to work on time. We all have accountability that's also internal as well as being external. That's all.
Right. You're taking hold on before Kenya. Accountability is literally taking responsibility for your actions and your decisions. That's accountability. That's every human trait. So if in order to be a wife, you have to literally take accountability, be accountable about your decisions and your actions. So how you making that, just how you attributing that to just a man? Ma'am, if you open up a business, if you're getting a degree, if you're getting a job, if you're complying with people outside of your relationship, that's literally being accountable. So to be in a relationship, you have to be responsible about your decision making and your actions. How does that not apply to a relationship?
I agree with you. I'm talking about right brain and left brain. Right brain bring feminine.
We're not talking about no, ma'am.
It is a left brain function.
Miss Kenya. We're not talking about left brain.
It is a right brain function to be more in the cloud.
We're not talking about that. We're not, ma'am. We're not talking about
unplugged. That's feminine.
Miss Kenya. If I ask you, Miss Kenya, if I ask you to stop talking, would you comply?
If I wanted to, that's
and
feminine.
there's the point you are not trying to. And there's the point. So there's not femininity. There's not femininity at all. You know why I know there's not femininity
versus left brain.
Is what you're doing masculine? Is what you're doing masculine?
Masculinity and femininity.
But is what you're doing?
Kenny, one second. It's good for the show and is kind of exciting that you have a bubbly personality. But you like powering through and over talking even when you see. No. One second, Kenny. No, 1 second, Kenny. Kenny, you are doing it. You are doing it right now. You are doing it. You are doing it. You are doing it right now.
We love it.
You don't put me on your show. I said
we are doing it right now.
Teacher, and what I'm sharing with you is that our right brain and left brain.
Yeah, now you're being disrespectful. Relax. Okay, she's still talking.
Let me see.
You still talking? There's no discipline. You are being Miss Kenya. Respectfully, Miss Kenya. Miss Kenya, please, Miss Kenya. Miss Kenya. There's Miss Kenya. Everybody on the panel is being nice to you and respectful to you. You can't be doing that.
She's still
talking.
Can she hear us? Is it the land?
She's still talking.
No, she's talking. Here. I'm gonna talk.
Hey, Miss Kenya, is there other 9 people on the panel that came here to talk to Miss Kenya?
And she said she got some men that ain't.
No, she's still talking. Like she's still talking. Hey. You're going to keep talking.
Miss Kenya.
Hey, now 1 second.
Those are my books in the back, by the way.
Yes, we are going to promote. We are going to promote everything. Miss Kenya, 1 second, Ali. Respect goes a long way, Miss Kenya.
Baby.
If you are willing to disrespect strangers that did nothing but be nice to you, while you keep over talking us, and when we tell you to stop, like if I'll go to your show or I go to your book meeting, whatever, if you tell me to be quiet, I will be quiet because that's not my job. It's your job. You are no, please, listen. No, can you listen to me? Can you listen to me? Can you listen to me?
I will answer the full question.
So can you listen to me? Can you stop talking when we ask you to stop talking?
If I want to.
No, it's not. I want a definitive. No, I want a definitive question. Can you?
I've answered the question.
No, please, Miss Kenya, because this has to do with respect. I'm being very kind and very nice. I'm not trying to be domineering. One second, Miss Kenya. For Miss Kenya, please. For the sake,
Miss Kenya, for the show, please, and I'm trying to be nice. Can you stop talking when I ask you to stop, or I'll ask you to stop because we are the hosts? Can you do that, please?
How about you all don't ask me any more questions?
This is Sparta!
This might be risky.
Hasta la vista, Persian.
I try my best, okay? And this is the first time I kick somebody off the super panel, which is incredible. But we're trying to be nice, and this level of disrespect, now we kind of understand why you have 7 husbands and you're fucking everybody, because one will never be enough to actually tolerate this type of, like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. You have to be a crazy person to tolerate this shit. Because just because, and especially, you know, it's funny, there's other woman on the panel that barely talk.
Oh.
And she keeps going and going and going and going and going.
She said she wasn't that type of woman, and the women wouldn't do that to provoke a man while she's literally trying to talk over us. Like, it's crazy. There so many women is different till they not. She's supposed to be I thought she was the one, man. Fantastic was about to be her 5th husband.
I was going to be
not a husband, side dude.
But that like I said, this is crazy.
I need to know what that throat spot be about, brother. I gotta find out. I ain't never hit a woman's throat spot before, but I'm trying to see what that be like. You know,
I just don't get it. Lady Di, the question that you were going to ask was to her, right?
Yeah, it was.
That's crazy.
It was to her.
That's crazy. I'm just saying, like, why do people be nice to these people actually gives worse results?
Well, that lady, I know who she is. So
is she crazy?
No, she has fame, right? Some people that get in that limelight, they feel like they don't have to answer to nobody. That's the cocky ones.
Maybe it's the question.
That's all that is.
I think it's because I asked the question.
I don't know. Let's go to the main event, friends. Thank you very much, Mr. I think Dave. Do I pronounce your name Dave? Lyles.
Dav, yeah.
Dev. Thank you very much for being here.
Then I gotta explain to everybody.
Thank you very much. Man, you have a very familiar voice.
I had a big podcast for a while, Black Ice Reality Check. I did a lot of stuff with like Adam Sosnick and Tates and all that stuff, but I kind of took a step back and now I'm more individually focused versus a panel. So
thank you very much for being here.
You look like Lou to me.
Thank you very much for being here.
That's Black Ice, bro.
We are going to tag everybody in the description, including the crazy lady that was here. Okay. And again, thank you very much, especially to the ladies for sitting quiet and feminine and all that shit. Because you need to experience this type of woman to appreciate the woman that don't do this shit.
I got a question for the ladies. Is that proof that nobody can make y'all happy? She has 4 husbands and side dudes. And if all the men on the panel, if you have 4 wives that cooperated and you can have side chicks, won't you be happy? We would be happy.
Wives, I wouldn't need no side chicks.
I mean, we would literally be happy. But not, the more, like, women say they can have rosters and have all these options, but the more men you have, the more crazy you become and the more intolerable you become. So all those men did not change her at all, actually make her happy. She wouldn't even let us talk. And I should have never asked that question. I guess it was too masculine asking her that. But if that's feminine, I want no parts of that.
Yeah, but it depends on the left brain and the right brain and
or the front brain and the back.
Mo Lift is in the gym, not like me. $5 says being with a broke man is familiar to a broken woman, which is why those types will rationalize being with an inferior man. You can check the WhatsApp.
She playing victim in my IG though. She's saying your male hosts are allowed to complete their points. The women are just sitting duck, but like she got to complete all her points.
Hey, you know what's funny? Before she got on the panel, every woman was involved. As soon as she started talking, nobody could talk anymore. But it was
ask the women though. I want to see if they be accountable.
Because I'm not gonna yell over another person.
Y'all, did we let her talk? The lady. Hey, lady.
Almost definitely. Yeah,
Ali, they don't even have to say nothing. Remember when I said, Say, can you answer the question? She would answer. Hey, Heather, can you answer the question? She will answer. Hey, like every time we ask a question to another person, she would pick up the mic and start talking. Maybe it's the headphones. I told you, motherfucking Apple users, those Apple AirPods, whatever the fuck that shit is, you don't need to use it because she couldn't listen. She just could call.
Stop hating, because mine have never stopped working. They work perfectly. They work good.
Zyrex, thank you very much for the Untouchable membership. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Zyrex, for all being kind to us. Friends, we need 13 members to get to the hamburger fund today, okay? 13 members, please become a member. I would truly appreciate it. My boy, Striking Rich, straight from the United Kingdom, says, having genuine conversations with disingenuous women. These women are either trolling, rage baiting, virtual signaling, or just outright lying. Thank you very much, sir. Miss Polly with the $5 says, hello, Kenya. Salute, Patty. Miss Polly and Kenya probably know each other. So only alpha man can get woman? Miss Polly says, P. CZ with 20 motherfuckers. He says, I'm awake now. I just got to the part where she said she's 51 years old with 4 husbands. RNBN. Fatty holding Kenya out as an example of... Yeah, I regret it, sir. I apologize, TJ. My bad. I was betraying the brotherhood. Fatty holding Kenya out as an example or proof of anything, and she might be a one-off is so damn diabolical. I was kind of hyping her up, and she did that to me. That's crazy. Melanin Legacy. She's in the building. Hey, Melanin, if you want the link, let me know. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you very much for the $5. Salute to you. My boy Player One in the building saying, let's all be Polly and eat the like button. That was very gay, sir. Thank you very much. That's my editor. Shout out to the best editor in the building, motherfucking Player One. Miss Polly, $2 saying married is a choice to be in a union to each other. Thank you very much. My boy Dollar Washer in the building saying size matters. ESP to all single moms. With the hammer emoji. Young Jay in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing? Woman can't tell the difference between 5'11 and 6'1, but can tell you exact Johnson side. They don't. They don't, because Miss A felt like that was so bad. That was actually beautiful. She said 7 inches and then she did this. I don't get it. Optimus Prime, $2. We'll have to study Kenya for research. She was a wild one. John Henry, $5. The manifestation and the manifestational energized fuckery right here. This mess make me wanna go get the beer and some wank. Shout out to my boy John Henry. I appreciate you, sir. Comes back and says, left brain, right brain activity is neither feminine nor masculine. As a social scientist, I unabashedly call bullshit on that fool. Passport. Creed says, Fatty, make sure you clip that. She deserves that. It's, like, I don't like to kick off people because there's an easy highlight. There's like the Frank Castle shit. But like, we always be nice to each other. Like, there's no fucking need for this. That's crazy. And I think there's John Henry. Friends, I lost all the phone, all the numbers, everything. So if I take time to get back to you, I apologize. Okay, Leslie, member for 17 months. Good show, Fatty. See you Sunday. Leslie. We have another banger for y'all, ladies first on Sunday. And Leslie K says, member for 16 months, creeping up to 10K subs. I see you. Shout out to the Untouchable Game.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Then we're getting like 200 subscribers a day. And then they removed our video. Those losers. But we're going to get there before July is over. The Untouchable Empire is here. I would appreciate you, friends, for rocking with us. We need 13 members. And I don't know how many dollars we need for the hamburger fund because I don't have access to the PayPal. I'm trying to change phones and all these, so I appreciate it. I think Miss Polly sent $5. So there's $5 in the clock. We need $105 to go. If y'all send money, wait until the end of the show. I'll make sure I read all the Cash Apps and the PayPals because I have no idea what is going to be here. Okay, so friends, we're going to go to the main event. Okay. And I'm going to actually give the microphone first to Fantastic and Lady Di, because they were quiet for a second. Okay. So I think this is today. Shout out to my boy. No, this was not today. So Vanessa Bryant. Too soon. Why can't I move the fuck on? Okay. That's the topic for the show today. The main event. Shout out to the 300 people watching in all platforms. I appreciate y'all. Please like the video. The like is for free. So we got some rumors because Vanessa Bryant was outside that she was back pregnant. And everybody went crazy because, once again, Vanessa Bryant is the widow of the one and only Kobe Bryant. So people start to ask questions about if she is able to move on, if she has to stay widow forever, if she can have some flings, kids, get married again, and all that, since she is the beloved wife of the one of the biggest celebrities in the planet. So my question to Mr. Fantastic, and I want to focus first on Vanessa and then overall, and Lady Di, you can go right afterwards. Does Vanessa Bryant has the right to remarry again, have a couple of kids, and all those things, sir?
First off, man, RIP Kobe. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's one of the, I guess, the greatest things, you know what I mean, unexpected tragedy we experienced in our lifetime. But of course, man, I think she deserves it. But she did, you know, kill a lot of the rumors, but it's gonna be difficult, bro. Like being who what she was, like, to the man she was attached to, I just think, you know, it's just kind of like the same thing with what's the girl name that was dealing with the rapper Lauren London, right? So she's so attached to that person, especially for Vanessa. That was a lifelong thing. She had her kids with him. She been married with him 20 plus years, whole career. You know, the whole Denver thing happened, and everybody remembers that follows it. So I think she has the right personally, but publicly, I don't think it'll ever be acceptable.
Lady Di, and by the way, I disagree. She needs to be single for the rest of her life. If you're going to keep talking, I don't care. Go cry, go get a rose, go get a sneaky link at 3 a.m. in the morning. You better not show in the ring camera, because I am going to spaz the fuck out. I'm going on Twitter. I'm going to call her all type of names. Lady Di, tell us.
I think
I can move on.
So if she's truly moved on, I don't want to say move on in a bad way, but if she truly moved on from her past husband and she's able to open up to a new man, right? Because she don't want to bring in her trauma with losing a man to the new man, because she's gonna lose that one too. So she has to be truly moved on in her spirit and her body, and then I feel like yes, she can have another, or I guess the next husband, because at the end of the day, she is a female, and I think that she deserves to have some form of protection, because if not, she's gonna be by herself. She only has girls. She doesn't have any sons. So I mean,
she better not have a motherfucking son.
I think that is good, because why not?
Because I'm flying out to LA.
No, if she's a wife, she should stay a wife. No sneaky link, because then what's the point of that? She needs to be another wife. Like, again.
So Di, you know what's funny? I'll respect her more if she had sneaky links until the end of her life.
No, why would you? So, but that's what I'm saying. If she was a wife already, why would she go down to being a hoe?
She already did her bid.
No.
Her husband died. She already did time. She good to go. Now she can do whatever she wants other than marrying another man.
Her marrying another man should be good for her. It's good for women to be
We don't care about her. We care about Kobe and his legacy.
But the legacy, wait.
No.
Hold on. The legacy doesn't stop.
Yes, it does.
How? There's no, he don't have no sons anyway.
So let me give you an example, right? like what the woman that you choose to be in your life or your daughters do are a big part of your legacy. Do you saw that? What is the name of Obama's daughter? What's Obama's daughter name?
Oh, Malia.
Damn. Something like
Malia,
that.
yeah, Malia. That's what it is.
She decided to drop the Obama name.
Huh?
And Sasha,
Yeah,
she dropping her daddy name, and her mama supporting it too.
Yes, she decided to drop her. Yeah.
What?
It happened this week.
She wanted to be known for herself.
Be an actor.
Yeah, she's one of these women. Like she was Jon Stark, but she decided to go by Jon Snow, right? Because oh my God, they don't want to be connected to the royal family. That's
crazy.
That's kind of the gist of it. In my opinion, it's ungrateful. Is people will die to have your name, and you are literally throwing it to the trash because you want to do bad all by myself. Like you're the Obama for you want to inherit millions of dollars, hundreds of millions. Just chill, right? When it comes to Kobe Bryant's wife, she's on a very, 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 very particular situation where she was the wife of the king of LA. Right? It's a very tough burden to actually pull. Like, it's very difficult. So she's a human being. I understand widows deserve love and all that, but I truly think that if she married another man and have kids by another man, she would kind of tarnish Kobe Bryant's reputation. In my opinion. Sorry.
She has her daughters for that though. The daughters.
What do you mean?
That's her daughters could keep the legacy going because that's his kids. So why the other kids can't do that? Why does she have to be added to that?
Because you're mine and I'm yours.
No, he's passed away. No.
Forever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying so when she moves on and gets married, it doesn't mean that she just forgets him and he's nothing. But he's passed away. He's gone.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you were Derek Fisher's wife, I get it. Right? If you were Ron Artest's wife, see what I'm saying? Paul Gasol, like you.
She will always, yeah, but she will always be remembered as Kobe Bryant's wife.
Yes,
yeah.
It's like Larson.
So like, if I married her, oh, you married Kobe Bryant's wife.
Yes.
Yes.
So essentially, I married his legacy.
Yes.
And so it's like I'm always attached to that guy. So she's gonna have to. I mean, and the other thing, she's gonna date up. Like she's got a limited amount of resources of men that are gonna be publicly known already. And it's like J-Lo or it's like Kim Kardashian. They're not gonna date guys like us. They're gonna date some dude that's famous and he's had 5 wives. So essentially, her legacy was Kobe Bryant. From then on, it's just she's Kobe Bryant's wife, ex-wife.
Hey, Lyles.
A good point.
Hey, Lyles, would the man that married Kobe Bryant's ex-wife should he be smacked if he walks on it? Like, I don't think you guys understand what's going on. Like, let's imagine, like, give me a random celebrity.
J-Lo.
No, it needs to be a man, right?
Okay, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Do you understand what would happen to Ben Affleck every time they saw him on the street with Vanessa Bryant? Every time you show up on a jumbotron, people will boo the fuck out of him, and that's the bare minimum because Kobe Bryant has a very militant fan base, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you guys understand what. Like, imagine LeBron James dies tomorrow and Savannah goes back to the market single and shit. Or Denzel Washington wife. Denzel dies, and now all of a sudden she shows up with motherfucking Ilkan Ali.
And Denzel,
Ali, I'm smacking you. I'm smacking you.
Denzel and his wife been married forever. They've been married forever,
right? I get what you guys saying. It makes sense because we're kind of being funny. But does she deserve a husband? Why not just have sneaky links and just have fun and just go to the sunset?
Either you're gonna stay a wife or you're not. Like,
why doesn't she deserve a husband?
If she wants to move on, why she can't do that?
Well, she can have a husband, but it's always going to be you married Kobe's ex-wife.
Your husband will have to
But
be
you would have that stigma for probably a couple years.
nope forever.
I agree. Like y'all gonna walk out and it's gonna be crazy. But after a while, people will get over it. Like it's not
No,
that big of
hey,
a
Lady
deal.
Di, we
Can I
still.
get my
Hey, Diesel, Diesel, don't we still refer to Nicole Murphy, Eddie Murphy ex-wife,
yeah,
Larsa
but still,
Pippen ex-wife? You
but
are
that.
always going to be ex-wife.
Hold on, but that. She like I don't get it because she's one of the very few women that actually kept her vows till death do us part. And now we're saying that she doesn't deserve another husband because she kept her vow. Like that's crazy as hell to me, kind of, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of crazy to me.
Diesel, overtime.
You have all these women that don't keep their vows, and y'all are okay with them going to another man, getting another husband, but one woman that actually kept her vows, and you're like, nah, she can't.
Hey, and you know what's funny, Diesel? Like, let's imagine this, right? I get a wife, right? Stay for 10 years. We develop an empire now. All of the YouTubers here are famous and all. Lady Di is famous. Fantastic is famous. Yeah, the Untouchables and everybody's famous. And then I die. Diesel, if my wife brought Mr. Fantastic and says, this is my new husband, you will look at like, nah, come on, man.
Nah, bro, because what I'm looking at is like she was loyal to her husband. She kept her vows. I'm not here to say that she doesn't deserve to get another. Like, that's just crazy to me, bro. Like, I'm just saying that's just crazy.
But life is crazy
because we all complain about how these women don't know how to be married. Keep their vows.
She deserves to get another
No.
husband. It's just up to the man if he's going to be able to deal with the status of the guy that she was with before.
That part. I'm not saying she don't deserve. I'm just saying that it's going to be hard for the man. I'm not
Fatty,
Fatty,
do you think Kobe wants his wife to get married?
No, he's selfish, motherfucker. They never want to. Hey, Kobe Bryant. Ooh, hey, nobody touched the ball, and you think he's going to touch his girlfriend? If
y'all
you
think he don't want, y'all think
Kobe
he really
doesn't even want to touch the ball. No,
so y'all want her, he wanted to be happy, but not with a man.
No, Ali. Kobe will never. Kobe doesn't even want you to touch the motherfucking ball, bro. Like, if you go touch his wife, he's like he comes back as a ghost. Like, respectfully, right? I don't think no man wants his wife to be, like you say, be happy, but you don't want to see it, right? Because we kind of people believe in afterlife and all that shit. The thing about what Diesel is saying that is a bunch of bullshit, she couldn't get better. Motherfucker was Kobe Bryant. Where were you going to go? Remember that press conference with the $4 million ring on her hand? Like, where?
That's not what I said.
You're going
Daddy.
to leave me? For who?
That's not what I said.
Not Diesel. She had
Come on,
no
man.
choice.
It don't matter. You got chicks out there that's divorcing and all that shit for a man that has way more than they ever could have imagined.
No. That's Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Diesel.
Still.
That's 6
But you're just saying that because he's Kobe
$1
Bryant.
billion.
That's his favorite player. He says
Come on.
This is his favorite player. That he's biased as hell when it comes to this conversation. He's biased as hell.
He's right. He right though, man. But listen,
He is. Hold on. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is she kept her vows. Like she kept her vows. You got cats that's making way more money. You got cats that's making way more. Jeff Bezos, fucking Elon Musk. You got all these other dudes out here.
No, they're not Kobe Bryant. No, Diesel. Think about it, right? Either from physical specimen status, money, and all that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Where is she going? There's probably 10 men better than Kobe Bryant in this
planet. She hasn't gone anywhere. He passed away, bro. Like, she hasn't gone anywhere.
Hey, Diesel, that man has 4 statues in front of the Staples Center, bro. Not one, not two, not like the reality is this. And again, I'm not going to be jokey. I'm going to be serious. Hey, fuck her. Buy a rose. Can't do this. No. Nope. Hey, Miss A. Tell me something. If that woman was to leave Kobe Bryant, tell me one man that is better than Kobe.
You making it so cheap. Let's not
Lady Di, give me a name. I want one name. One.
No.
Michael Jordan, that man is a piece of shit. And
I can't just name a guy off the top of my head who's better.
You see?
But you have to define that. That's a broad statement. You got to define what better is.
Yeah.
What is better? Is it money related? Is it quality? Is it availability? Is it like man of God? Or not? I mean, you got to. That's huge. That's
Laos,
huge.
do you know when you are building a player on 2K and it's like speed, jumping ability, shooting from tree, all that shit? I will give you these metrics, okay? What a billionaire, 6
That
foot
was my
8,
client. I don't play
5
the game.
motherfucking NBA championships, king of LA, and Kobe Bryant speak multiple languages, like a man of culture, educated man, like treats his family like precious, like he's altruistic, takes care of his kids. Go ahead, he's a basketball coach, Oscar winner. He won a motherfucking Oscar playing basketball.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Oscar Mayer.
Tell me a man, pound for pound, that is better than motherfucking Kobe Bryant that Vanessa could leave. And you know what? He upgraded. One.
Don't
Take
exist.
the money off the table. Let's talk about how the man's characteristic, if she could find that
Even-
same type
They don't
of
care about
guy.
Even if you
Lady
took the money off the table, Lady died again. I guess, and again, it's not a slight. Y'all, women don't pay attention to it, right? In our lifetimes, all of our lifetimes, Kobe Bryant would be in top 5, if not top 10, of all men that like ever lived, without a doubt, top 10. When we're talking about influence, impact, notoriety, like all the shit, bro. Like I said, Kobe Bryant was a worldwide phenomenon. He's one of the few athletes that transcends cultures, languages, generations, everything. So trust and believe me, people, when you go over to like China, right, or whatever, wherever you go, everybody knows Kobe. Kobe's even bigger than like LeBron, low key. People don't want to talk about that, but Kobe Bryant's impact on the world is like unheard of.
Easy.
I mean, he's got that Michael Jackson going. I get that, but my whole thing is like
Michael
I said,
Jackson will be a good upgrade. Motherfucker dead. Can do it. Next.
I think Jesus has him beat.
God damn. All I'm saying is,
upgrade, dead.
Hold
If
on.
she wants
So
to
we're
marry
talking-
again, I doubt that she would be looking for a guy with the same status as
But
her
this is the
ex-husband.
thing though, Fatty. Wouldn't you put her as far as a wife up in that top 10% as well? Fantastic.
So she is what we brag about. Savannah, because she got him extremely young, and actually, Savannah kind of knew where LeBron was going. Kobe Bryant wasn't as good as a prospect when it comes to NBA. So actually, I'll give more credit to Vanessa Bryant for actually scooping him early than I'll give LeBron, because LeBron was killing it like since middle school. But that's the thing. She did 18 years. Hey, 18 to life. Do your motherfucking bid. I'm sorry.
When he was Brandy first?
I would be really, I'm kind of joking. I would not hold it against her. What the fuck are you doing? What is the reason? Like, oh, she's going to date Paul Gasol. And isn't the Bible says that the brother should impregnate the sister-in-law when the brother dies or something like that?
Yeah, God killed him because he was nutting on the floor. That's why that man ended up dying.
You have to nut on your
crazy.
Yes, Paul Gasol is going to be the next.
Because he didn't want to nut in his brother's wife.
Yeah, hey, kid, that's why, baby. Don't never waste it, baby. Don't never let her waste it, fellas. Don't let her
know
waste it.
that's fantastic. You know who did that? Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden brother died, and he literally started fucking his wife.
His wife, yeah, weirdo ass name. Crazy.
But going back to the regular conversation and taking it out of taking it out of Vanessa, right? Because it's kind of a funny. And let me start with Diane, Etta, and A, and then we go, and Jasmine too, and then we go open panel so the fellas can touch the ball. Why do it looks like women move too fast when it comes to relationships? Like, I know women that never are single. Literally, they will have a boyfriend, they will take the pictures off, and 2-3 weeks later, there's a new guy there. Why do women, at least in appearance, look like they are moving so fast when compared to men when it comes to serious relationships? Let's leave for the ladies, and then we open for the fellas.
So men are distractions. Since women can get men easily, then some women just take it and use it as to get over the other man. And some women, use it as, oh, I'm gonna get back at him. I got me a new dude, posted online just to hurt the man's feelings that they still kind of love anyway. It's all about what they can get and just shove it in the man's face for the most part.
You don't think it's because they are cheaters?
No.
Yes.
I mean, okay, so if the lady has like men in her back pocket that she's waiting until her relationship ends, right?
No.
Then I could say maybe yes to that, but I don't want to say because they're cheaters is why they can move on quick.
No, not even back pocket. Do you remember the Tom Brady story? Oh, she got a new boyfriend and he's the jiu-jitsu instructor. They'd be teaching her jiu-jitsu for 3 years. Do you think that started after they broke up or that was happening before they broke up?
Okay, I don't know for that, but I'm gonna answer the question though, in a sense, like, so men and women, same thing. Women can find men attractive. Okay, so if let's say that guy you're talking about, she found him attractive, but she didn't do nothing with it. She wasn't a cheater. She didn't cheat. But when, let's say, she wasn't with the other guy anymore, this guy that she finds attractive is available and he's giving her attention, she's going to take it. That doesn't mean that she's a cheater.
Aren't you cheating already if you know my replacement?
I'm saying that just because you find somebody attractive doesn't mean that you're planning an out with the attractive guy. You just like, oh, he's a good looking man, and you keep it moving. You're not doing nothing with it. I'm not talking about you taking it in emotionally. Like, ooh, I'm gonna save his contact and
No.
Like, no.
No, what I'm talking is this, right? So this happened with 2 of my girlfriends, and Heather and A can go next, and Jasmine. I was a monkey branch. I started working with them. They had a boyfriend. Oh my God, this guy's a stalker. Oh my God, I already broke up with him, and he keeps. But they only broke up with the guy when they kind of secure a relationship with me, and I never knew about it until years later when I started talking about it. I was like, damn, they literally left the guy for me because they thought it was a better deal. I think most relationships, when it comes to women, are like that. It's like a job. They never will go to a new job. Like they will never leave the old job if they don't have a new lineup. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I want this job. This job is a good job. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to leave my job just because. I'm going to go there. I'm going to the job interview. I'm not going to tell nobody. We're going to figure out if I can actually get the position. And as soon as I have the position, now I'll leave the guy that I broke up in my mind 3 months before. You see what I'm saying? Like, would that be a fair assessment? Let's go with Hannah because A is walking on the hotel lobby. She's meeting her husband. She's very serious. Hannah.
Okay, what was the question again?
The question was, why do women seem to move so fast? Right? Are they already have the replacement? Are they better cheaters? Like, why do they look like they move so fast?
Okay, so I think that everyone cheats to an extent. Now, if you're in a relationship, well, everyone has cheated at a certain point in their life. Is how I'm wording.
Not me.
So y'all ain't never cheated on nobody.
I never.
I'm perfect.
Okay.
When I'm with my lady, I only think about her.
Oh, okay, guys. Whatever y'all say. Anyway, so, I don't necessarily think that they're moving on quick. Women do like attention from men. So if they just broke up with someone or they're in the middle of breaking up with someone and a man is there and is providing attention, a woman would lean onto that. And it just seems that way. I guess like when they start posting it on social media, it just seems like they grabbed out of one relationship and went into another one. But yeah, I mean, I don't really think it looks like that.
Wouldn't that beat you?
Have you ever?
Like, think about that. If I'm getting attention from somebody I'm flirting with somebody. I'm letting them validate me instead of holding myself accountable to continue working with the relationship I'm already working on. Isn't that cheating? That's how women end up cheating. You let a man validate you, give you attention, and you replace your man's actual validation and why you're getting attention with this man. And this is how you end up cheating because you're already cheating. Like they said that 70% of women that are married already have a plan B.
I don't think that we have a plan B. I think that women, we strategize. So when men, y'all just be cheating to cheat, right? And with women, it's more of like an emotional thing. Like we done checked out of the relationship. So if we do cheat, 9 times out of 10, we cheating with someone that we see potential in, right? But that's not to say that we're gonna cheat with every man that gives us attention or take it there. Like sometimes you could just be nice, and because you're nice, a man gonna think like he got a shot, and he really don't. It's just a woman being nice. So
you moving a goalpost. Is a woman literally getting attention from a man and flirting with a man and entertaining a man before she actually cheats? You don't just go, oh, that's what I'm cheating with.
Is what woman like
if you're in a relationship, then it is cheating.
Matter of fact, let me ask you this, Heather, because this is, like I said, it's still going to be my elephant because people rarely talk about it. Is there a man that a woman deals with in and out of relationships?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Wait. Jasmine, why you nodding your head?
Because she already knew it right away. That's the dude. They got that guy.
Hey, Jasmine, why you nodding your head, Jasmine? What's going on?
It's called being out of pocket.
It's true.
Right.
Y'all know what you're doing, so stop.
But at some point, you stop fooling with that person.
Look at her smile. She knows.
As you grow, you're like, okay, I'm not gonna do that no more, and you stop. Like,
look at her smiling.
But you know, it's all fun and games. Like, I don't know.
Y'all never stop. You'll never stop.
But you know what's funny, and this is what women mean by, oh, it happened. It never happened. You let it happen. You knew what was going on.
Yeah,
you were curious. Go ahead. Go, Heather. Can you tell us about your cheating stories, please?
No.
Just one.
No.
Tell me one time that this girl. I see what you're doing. Tell me one time, yo.
I'm just gonna say one comment. A man will take it as far as a woman will let him. That's all I'm gonna say. That's really down to the point. Like, if a woman's entertaining it, a man will take it there. That's it.
Hold on, but see, that's the point that we're making. Y'all know a man will. That's why you entertain.
Yeah, I know a man will, and I might just let him. Like, that's just see. Like,
there it is.
What it is.
Era, but that's the thing, right? How can we trust y'all if it's so easy? Because the thing about woman is, a woman will be the most impenetrable how'd you say? Fortress. Yes. At one time, and the most easiest motherfucking lock to pick ever in another time. Like, I'll go from stages of I only can see my man and I could never to the milkman comes in the morning and your husband did something stupid, so you mad at him. And you see what I'm saying? Like, is it fair to say that every woman can get cracked by the right man at the right time?
Yeah.
Oh, why you laughing again? Look at the camera, guys.
Yeah, I feel like it just really depends where you at in life and what you got going on, because there has been times where I've been like, oh, my man, and I didn't cheat. And then there's been times where I've cheated because I've been cheated on, or I cheated first. Like, and there's times where I'm just like,
okay. No, you don't have to talk to us right now. You have to stop right there.
Here I come. Here I come.
Tell us, hey, I want to learn. Tell us about the time that you cheated on your boyfriend without him doing it first. And you can say, for you to feel better, my friend. So we know it's not you, it's your friend. My friend did this, okay? Tell me what motivated you to actually go ahead and cheat on your boyfriend.
I don't know. I didn't really like him. So I just found someone
What?
I liked. And yeah. Sometimes you date people and you realize you don't really like them, and then it's like, what the fuck we doing here? Like, and yeah, I just.
So why did you break up
Hold
with
on.
him?
You ain't just gonna get away with that.
Why did you just say I don't like him?
Deezer, don't go too fast. Why didn't you like him?
I don't know, y'all. I just didn't like him, but it didn't like.
Huh?
We ended up breaking up anyway, so it don't even matter. Like the shit didn't even last.
Hold on. Fatty,
So
you don't know why you didn't like him. You just didn't like him.
Honestly, I can't even remember. Like, so I don't.
Was it like a chemistry thing?
Don't help.
No, help her.
No. That's crazy. I could tell you why we don't like somebody, but she didn't like the guy, but she was with a guy she didn't like, but she don't know why she didn't like him.
Okay, so I seen potential and I thought I liked him, but then like when we actually started dating, you know, like you really start to get to know someone, I was like, oh, I don't really like this, and I try to like back out of it, but it just kind of was an issue there with that.
What didn't you like?
I just didn't like him. Like it just he wasn't the person who I thought. So the person he was portraying to be at first, that's not who he really was. Like a couple of months. So I guess it's like that honeymoon phase that we like go through, right?
What is that though? See,
like
no, you're not gonna.
This wasn't.
Hold on, this is a whole different show when you on here. You're not just gonna say those words. What do you?
It's time to do.
You're not. What didn't you like?
Oh my God, we just didn't. I don't know. We just didn't match. We weren't compatible no more. I don't know.
The correct question is, what did you like? What did you like on him that after a few period of time you're like, damn, he's not what I thought he was. And I get Ali, you know what's funny? I guarantee you, she thought he was a motherfucker piece of shit, and he actually was a docile person. Oh, he treats me so well.
He was boring, right?
What happened between the time that you met her and you attracted to him and the time that you're like, ugh, I don't like this dude? He was too nice.
No, it's not that he was too nice. I like men that are nice.
No. But what did but why you can't tell us what you didn't like? That's the part that's problematic. Which also, I'm not even gonna move
put people's business out there like that.
We don't know. We don't. Hey,
watching this. I don't know.
Hold on.
Ali, 1 second. We have to say that at the same time, okay? We listen, but we don't judge. Go ahead. You can tell it now. We're not judging now.
We said friend. Don't say like one of your friends. Like, so right now for the show, this is one of your friends. What did you not like about him?
I think that like the mentality that he tried to play off as if he was like this mature man, or like he was stable and on his shit, wasn't there. And I really have an issue with that. Like, I feel like people should just be themselves right out the door. Like, don't lie about what you have and shit like
so
that.
He portrayed that he had more resources up front.
Yeah.
After you see it wasn't that.
Yeah, so he portrayed that like he had money, but he didn't have money.
So he lied about having a job that he did not have and a car that was not his, and lied about.
Hold on.
So it was just a lot of lies.
So this is the sisterhood. Look, she's helping you, but you said you didn't know what you didn't like. So how are you getting to what you don't like?
I didn't want to like sit here and put his business out because that man be like watching my lives and shit. So I don't know if he's watching this or not.
No, he's not.
So you left the man. But hold on. Jasmine, is that a good enough excuse to leave? Because you said you like building with the guy. Is that a good enough excuse to leave with a guy?
No, not really. I feel like she should never cheated on him anyway.
And do you think that a woman will actually leave a guy because of that reason? Because what we typically see is women leave men when they least care about them. But when we really care about y'all, like Fatty said, and he's a nice guy that actually loves you and cares about you, that's when you start resenting them and don't like them. But if he don't give a damn about you and your interests, for some reason, you're crazy about a guy who don't care about you.
That's because he's not available. Women want what they can't have.
It's great, but then when they get what they want, Black Ice, they don't want it anymore. And then when they don't have it anymore, they want it back.
Because he's too nice. He's the nice guy that they always wanted. And then in the end, they go for the guy that's unavailable, the bad boy. They go for the dusty dude. And the nice guys are the ones that are sitting back there that get friends on. They're the guy friends. Oh, I don't have any guys set aside in case I break up with this dude, but I got 5 guy friends, but I don't like them like that. But that's the guy you should be with, because that's the guy that says you're every woman that a guy wants. But yeah, you don't want him. You want the dusty dude that has his jeans below his ass,
right?
Gangster ghetto, Lil Wayne looking dude, and then the dude that has a career, has a good job, has all that stuff you're looking for. He's boring.
So since y'all loyal to y'all feelings, wouldn't it make sense to men to be polygamous? Because we're loyal to all our women. Y'all not loyal to no man that you choose.
No polygamous talk today, Ali.
No. That lady Kenya, we gonna bring
I'm
it back.
traumatized, Ali. I can't do it anymore.
If y'all are disloyal to most men and only loyal to your feelings, you're the right. You like who's good for you right now. Wouldn't it make sense for men that be polygamous? Because y'all not loyal to most of us. Y'all cheating. Y'all lying. You change your mind. You're not staying loyal to who you pick, but a guy will be loyal to his wife. He'll be loyal to his hoe. He'll be loyal to his side chick. He will be loyal to a woman he just meet. Y'all don't like, even the lady that left ago, she was still being masculine, and she had a whole bunch of men. Should she be extremely feminine? Because y'all say when y'all get real men, you get feminine. So why is she still masculine when she got a whole lot of men?
A lot of times a man is not going to make a woman feminine. Either you're in your femininity or you're not.
Right, but should we be
It has to
loyal?
be there before.
It
It shouldn't. No man should be able to come around and either put you in it or take you out of it.
You pick the
Either
safe.
you're feminine or you're not.
Yes,
And it's just that simple.
You're absolutely right. But should we?
First woman I've heard say that.
Should men engage in monogamy? If y'all can't, if you don't commit to monogamy and you're not loyal to monogamy, should a man commit to monogamy?
Damn, she got the call from a lawyer. He said,
"No,
don't answer.
Heather, you got options. You agree? Watch this, Heather. You got options.
Do I have options?
You had a fan. You said you had.
She said she has fans.
Okay, let me.
No.
Ali, she said she has fans. Ali,
No,
she
let
said
me
I have
explain to you
fans.
what that is.
No. Like I tell my son, no. Do you have options?
She said,
"What do you mean by options? Can you like?"
Heather, you said you had fans before. We see you like 2 hours ago.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Okay, I have fans, but I'm not entertaining these men. Like these men be in my DMs talking to themselves.
Right. You
like,
want the man you
crazy.
can't have, like Black Eye said. Jasmine, do you have fans?
No, not really.
No, do you have options, not fans? Ali?
Like,
Do
do
you
I
have
have options?
options? Yes.
No.
Yes,
You don't have no man. So hold on. You have no man that's interested in you.
Probably like 1 or 2.
You just said you didn't have no options though.
Well, that's not really a lot. Like it's just 1 or 2. I can see if it was
Everybody
like 10.
has them.
Do women have options?
Yes.
You
Women
don't
always
pick
have
the guy.
options.
You don't pick the guy that wants you. You pick the guy who don't want you, right? But
No, I
because
don't.
Heather told me she can get any man. Jasmine, can you get any man too?
Heather said I can get any man.
Oh, you can't get any man. So you can't get the guy you actually want to, right, Jasmine?
Not right now, no.
Not right now. Why not?
Because I'm not in the space where I could get that guy.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Can you be more? What do you lack?
Did you learn anything? Yes. Did you learn anything today on what we just talked about? Are you going to pick the guy?
Ali, no, Ali, don't ask that. No, Ali, sorry, Ali. What do you need to obtain to get the guy that you are talking about? What are you lacking right now that if you got it, the guy that the man of your dreams, the guy that you want will look at you and says, you know what? I'm going to pick her.
Like my lifestyle, like fitness. I want to change. Like, I want to like become more healthier, get closer to God, etc. Those type of things. I'm like not on track with that, and the type of man that I want is like on that level.
So when you say fitness is body,
Fatty,
right?
don't move too fast. Fatty. Hold on, Fatty. Stay. We're gonna go right to fitness too. You said you wanted a funny guy, and the guy didn't really have no resources. You keep changing your Jasmine.
Oh my God! Like
we listening to you though. You know what bothers me and Fatty the most,
especially when funny shit. He don't
I'm
gotta
going.
be
No.
Like,
I'm going to be because what bothers Fatty and me the most, and most men, is that y'all are sisters and we love you. Y'all contradict yourself in the same breath for 5 seconds, 10 minutes later. So if that's what you wanted, you still haven't led with that. You didn't say when we asked you a perfect guy, you didn't say nothing about athleticism. But now Fatty and you are on athleticism. You were talking about a funny guy who didn't have resources.
No,
And you said you can build with the broke guy.
No, Ali, she was talking about herself. No, Ali, she was talking about herself. She says, I need to get my fitness up and my relationship with God, right? And the questions that I have, because I have your Instagram. You don't look bad.
What's the Insta?
Oh.
Did I send you? What's the Instagram?
Yeah.
Let me see if she capping. Let me see if she capping. You know they be capping.
No, it's not. I kind of understand.
Put in the back chat. I'm gonna see what she.
No. She probably what she wants is more of an hourglass shape. Because I literally know exactly what it is. Because woman, now when they say the guy that I want is the titties poking and the stomach is not there and the hips is the hourglass shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. I will leave that out of it because you are young. So you're probably either going to get it naturally or going to buy it. It is what it is. I don't have a problem with that. What stops you from having a relationship with God right now?
I mean, I was in the church growing up, but I think like something traumatic happened in my life recently, and then like that's when I started questioning like, if this shit can happen to me, why is God letting this happen? You know, like shouldn't He be like protecting me? You know, that's where I kind of like, which I still believe in God. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just not super into like the Christian religion. I'm not super into that like religion anymore, just because.
Then what? So if you let me ask you this: was it something that you made a choice about, or is something that was completely out of your control?
I could say both.
You see what I'm saying? No,
I mean, because I mean,
did God help you make that decision, or did you make that decision?
I made that decision.
So why are you blaming it on God? So you not only blaming men, you blaming God too?
No.
Damn.
It's a crazy situation. So yeah.
Don't worry, baby. I'll save you. Just when you get like 28, just call me back and I'll go ahead and
so now you want to get back good with God then.
Mm-hmm.
So God wasn't the problem. It was that you want to get back good with God. And that's what's Fatty asking you. Then if you know you made that was your decision, what's keeping you from doing that? If you made the decision, it wasn't God that made the decision.
Yeah, but maybe if you consulted with God first, you wouldn't have made that decision.
For instance, we'll ask sisters, and sometimes they'll hold themselves accountable sometimes and be like, you know what, I dropped the ball. We go, why you don't go back to the guy? I don't feel like that anymore. So if it weren't for God, what's keeping you from getting to God?
Myself.
Can I be honest, Sally? Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Most men don't give a fuck about your relationship with God. Because you will change your religion, you will change your basketball team, you will change, like woman will change everything for the guy that they like. So you know what it is, Jasmine, is the body.
I don't think it's just the body.
It is.
No,
I'm going to because the guy that you want as a particular lifestyle.
No,
is
Fatty, hold on.
No,
Fatty, you just told Fatty what you need to change about yourself. If it's not about body, why are you working on? See, this what you see what you're doing.
It's not just the body.
No.
One second. It's not just anything. Everything is multi-layered, right? But if you think tomorrow, if you look like Bernice Burgers, do you think you would have the man that you want?
Probably.
Then why you
That's
say
the body?
Why you doing? You see what I'm saying? Like, look, we the people that respect you, care about you, gonna tell you the truth. Most men, this is why women keep getting taken advantage of because they're not consistent with their words. So you'll say one thing, but you'll do another thing. So the guy just tells you what you want to hear, and then we in there, bingo, checkmate.
The body is not as important today because today anybody can get a body.
So you did it.
Anybody can change their face.
You did it.
One second, let her finish. Can I ask you a question? Hey,
I know. Look what she's saying with the eyelashes and
I'm going to ask you a question because I am going to your social media because I didn't know who Mr. Black Ice was until now he changed his name, right? And now I'm going to your social media. Miss A, can you be honest with us? Be honest.
Yes.
Do you think you could have the same caliber of husband if you didn't look like this? Because you have a life, like you have a body.
Yes.
You have a lifestyle.
Yes, I can because I've been dating that type of man.
Yes.
Since I was about 22 years old.
No. He didn't ask you that. He's asking you that body. Do you think you have the husband you have now without that body?
Yes.
I think that's what initially attracts people, but it's not what makes them stay.
No, he didn't ask you that.
We agree with that. But do you think if you look like me, right? Imagine that you look like a sack of potatoes, because that's how I look, right? Do you think you could
still... potatoes? No, then I wouldn't automatically. They probably wouldn't even
No,
look
no,
at
no,
me
no,
initially.
no. 1 second, please.
She
And
answered
I
it,
want.
Patty. She answered it. She answered it.
That's the point.
No,
She answered it. She
they're
said they
not.
weren't.
They're not gonna come and approach me.
Right.
She
9
said they
times out
wouldn't.
of
She
10,
said if she looked
probably
like a sack of
not.
potatoes,
Mm.
they wouldn't have tracked. But you admit that if you didn't look like this, your husband wouldn't be with you.
Wouldn't be with me. I don't know.
Come
Approach
on.
me? Had approached me? Probably not.
Well, that's the point.
That mean he
He
wouldn't
has
be
to
with you.
approach you first.
That's the
But
point.
because sometimes people meet through a mutual friend.
Hold
I
on.
don't know
If
if
your
that's
husband, watch, this is what I mean by honesty.
Okay.
If your husband didn't look like how he looked and wasn't the caliber of man that he was, would you be with him? If he looked like a sack of potatoes?
honestly looks don't matter to me. I'm a personality type of person.
Yeah, and
No,
Ali,
that's
you
me.
kind
That's
of move
me.
the goalpost, Ali. You kind of move the goal because the thing
Looks
is you
don't.
move it too fast. But
That's not what I value.
me say, come on, me say, you too stacked to be lying to us. Okay.
Hey, that's not what I value. I don't value looks in a man.
No, but that's the thing. You might not value that, right? But that's the thing. Is your husband a overachiever financially?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
So, do you see how usually bodies come with, like, if I see a man, I see his woman, and I see his woman, I kind of see the man. Usually they go match to match with each other, right? Going back to what Jasmine was saying was, and we kind of understand what woman was talking. When women say fitness or health, has nothing to do with health. Has to do with this body that is portraying on social media, is the body that you have.
No,
that
looks
most
are
women want to have.
important,
Right?
but that is what's gonna make a man want to
How is
sleep
that
with
not
you. That's
important?
not gonna. No,
The only
that's
reason
what is
she's
gonna
saying that is
attract a
because
man
she's
to
got
sleep
it.
with you.
That's
It's
the
not
only
gonna
reason
make
you're
a man
saying
stay
it.
and
How is that
provide
not
provision.
important?
The
It's
only
not
reason
gonna
you're
make a
saying
man
it's not
stay
important is
and
because you
provide
already
provision.
have it,
He's
right?
gonna come and sleep with you,
Why
but it's the person that I
One
am that
second.
make him stay
Can we
and want to
get there
get
to have
married.
1
That's
second?
what I'm saying.
Hey, can you repeat that again, please, from the beginning, and then we're going to rebuttal what she said because we're kind of cutting her off. But what do you mean by
Man
it's
is
not
not gonna
important?
stay and marry a woman just because she looks good.
But
It's
that
gonna
was not.
attract him, yes. But
We
what
agree.
looks do is attract a lot of men to sleep with you. It does not attract the man to come marry you and provide provision and be your husband.
We
This
agree.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes. It's gonna make him come to me, right? Because I look good. He's gonna come, he's gonna approach me, he's gonna speak to me. But he could just easily come approach me and speak to me and sleep with me because I look good, but I'm also a bimbo.
That's
This is
actually
what I'm
perfect,
saying.
right? So
This
the
is what-
question
that's
will
what I'm
be.
saying.
So the question will be, the body got you the job interview.
Yes.
What made him pick you? Like what he made, like, 'cause if he's an established man, he probably had other options. What made him say, you know what, I have da 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 da, but I'll stay right here forever? Like what made him, like, other than the body, to pick you?
It's who I am as a woman. It's because I'm in my feminine. It's because I help him with what he has to do on a daily basis. I don't.
Can you be a little bit more
yap off.
specific?
I don't do none of that.
Can you be a little bit more
I let
specific
him
of
be
the
who he
things that?
is.
Yeah, but can you be a little bit more specific about the things that you do on day to day? And you can just say, I'm a trophy wife. I just be quiet and move along and do what
No,
he
because
does.
I helped him start and run a vending machine business. I'm very smart. I know how to take his money and help him make more.
Yes, but if you were the same woman, if you were the same woman and two women, would he pick the out of shape one or the one that's in shape that has your body?
If I was the same woman and two women,
Same
you pick the
woman.
one that has the better shape. Of course.
So
But
which
I'm
one
saying
he values? What does he value?
it's still I still feel like it's still the woman that's
He wouldn't even.
who
So
I
if
am.
you look like that, he
I
wouldn't
feel
even
like
care.
that's
Well,
what
hold on.
got him
If you
to
look
come,
like
but it doesn't mean he was gonna stay.
if you
But
look
if he
like
had
a
the
sack,
choice
if you
between
look
a
like
sack of
a sack,
potatoes,
if you look like a sack of potatoes and cooperative and submissive woman, would he still pick that woman or you?
if I looked like a sack of potatoes
If
and
you look
somebody
like
else,
you, no. If you look like you right now,
okay.
and there was another woman that was a sack of potatoes that was
Okay.
cooperative, and you didn't do nothing bad to him, you weren't detrimental to them all, but you weren't really doing adding nothing to his life, but you look like you. Would he pick you or the sack of potatoes?
To be with, he picked the sack of potatoes, but probably cheat with somebody that looked like me.
And that was going to be my next question. Do you think you can steal most men from their woman because of how you look?
Even if they're submissive and cooperative.
Even if they're submissive, friendly, help on the job and all that.
I don't play those type. I don't play those type of games.
Hey, 1 second. Just one. Hey, 1 second. Just 1 second.
Even
Wait,
when I was single, I didn't go around.
No.
sleeping with
Hey,
other
1
women's
second.
men.
Because no,
That's not
it's
what
not.
he asked you,
That's
though.
why.
You know
That's
that's
why I
not what
wanted
he
to. That's why I wanted to stop you, right? Because it's never about you. For example, if I have a real estate business, you probably are on Instagram as much as me. You know what men are doing? They're eyeing these big titties, big booty woman to just go sell real estate because all the
Yeah.
seconds come in and says, hey, I want to buy something, right? So you're probably being on your life day to day. If you're doing business or if you casually outside and all that, you see married men with business, older men and all that. Just your opinion. If you wanted to take this good one, like if you wanted to take their man, do you think you could do it? Like knowing yourself, do you think you could do it if
Could
you
you
actually
do it? That's
wanted
all
to?
he asked. He said you ain't gonna do it, but could you do it? Not would
Yeah,
you
could
do
you
it?
do it?
Could you do it?
Knowing men.
Knowing men, I probably
Yes.
could.
Okay. So what do they
Would
value
I?
most?
No.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Why do women keep developing this shit that we kind of really don't care? Like we kind of laugh at the opulences because he talks funny, right? But it kind of like he's the sex, the silent, and what was the thing that he said? It wasn't at the S, right? But for the most part, if you are a woman that is in good shape, or meaning attracted to us, if you are a woman that knows when to be quiet and how to be quiet, and if you are a woman that you might not even be helping us out, but you're not impeding in our progression, meaning I go to work, you take care of the kids, I come home, you don't nag me, like we're going to accept everything because that's the bare minimum, right? You fuck me, you be quiet, and you don't impede me in whatever I have going on, right? If a bad bitch can come around and steal your man from you, even though you are college graduated, you are business savvy, you can make him money and all that. Like, what is the why develop all these characteristics that by the end of the day probably are not going to help you keep a man?
I'm sorry, repeat that question.
Why develop certain characteristics as a woman that women pride themselves? I help him with the business and that will never keep you a man if a more attractive woman comes around and try to steal it from you.
But that depends on if he's a weak-minded man or not.
Are most men weak when it comes to beautiful women?
Like, because a lot of men might cheat, but that's just having sex. A lot of men still won't leave their wives, even if they're cheating with a woman who's more attractive.
That's fair.
That's what I'm saying. Just because you're attractive doesn't mean that you're necessarily gonna have the man. Sleep with the man, yes.
But that's Patty's point. Then why when most women don't listen? Because they know they can keep getting a man like that. If what you're saying is true, then why don't women profess and be the best cooperative, submissive woman if that's necessarily true? Because why? There's so many of them. No, huh?
Women,
hold on. Say that again.
Women today, they don't know how to be cooperative and submissive.
So they cooperate with everybody else but a man. A woman can cooperate with everybody but a man. She can cooperate with everything but a man. There's got to be the truth about that. Y'all great in y'all careers.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I see women who will listen to their boss, but they won't listen to their
If I'm the man, if I'm him, and I'm not going to be a husband. I don't have to commit to anybody. Do I know how to be a husband, or I don't have to be a husband?
No, you know how.
But
I'm just saying, I feel like today women follow. They see certain behaviors. They're being raised by single mothers,
right?
So
But they
don't think that this is what's supposed to go on.
Patty's point is they'll still be rewarded. They know how to. They don't have to. That's the problem. And if you wanted to, you didn't have to either. But you have a caliber, certain kind of guy, which I believe is different. Most of what you said, I believe he is. But when you say you don't care about looks, and then I could see you care about looks, I think whoever that guy is. No.
So
I care about how I look.
No.
And I would see a man and say, "Oh my gosh, he's fine. I want to talk to him." That is the last thing.
Hey. Let me ask you something.
Not going to do anything for me.
Hey, is your husband going to watch this?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, but it's not according to your relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not A, but B. This is a fictional character. Kind of got into a point where they understand they're going to get more from their husband by being quiet and shutting the fuck up than actually talking. It's like you get more with honey than with vinegar type of situation, right? And a lot of times,
I think smarter people who are more smart talk less because I like to observe. I like to see what's going on.
But that's
telling you that a man can't.
No.
I gotta run, bro. I appreciate it.
Diesel, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here, Diesel. So what I was saying is this, and I'm going to ask actually to Black Ice and to Ali.
do you care that the femininity is performative as long as they do what they need to do?
In my life now?
Overall, if you had a woman that
I fake it till you make it with me. I'm with fake it. If you gotta pretend.
So you are with the fake it as long as she's doing her job.
I'm done with the she gonna be how she really is. This is who fake it till you make it, just like you pretend with everybody else. Just pretend.
What about you, Black Eyes? Are you okay with performative femininity as long as she does her job? As long as she does her job, you're good. As long as she knows how to be quiet, like would you be good with performative femininity?
Yep.
How can you perform femininity though?
Perform femininity.
What y'all three? What they doing?
Yeah,
right?
perform femininity is you look the part and you know exactly what to say at the right time. You might not be proud of him, but you say, "Oh my God, I'm so proud of you." And now he has the whole day thinking about how his wife before he went to work said he was proud of him. He changed the tire or he did some kitchen renovation and you inflate his ego. "Oh my God, you're so manly when you do this." And now the man ego wants him to do it again and again and again. This is the best way to control man. Is the perform femininity. Is I might not be having feminine thoughts, but I'm moving in a way that every single time I'm going to put the battery on my man back so he can treat me like a princess and he can go ahead and move along. There's two types of woman. Is the feminine woman. You say anything to her and she's crying, "Oh my God, I don't want to disappoint you. I'm sorry." That's the pure feminine woman. All of us, there is one of these women in our life, right? Yep. She doesn't fight back. She doesn't She actually goes down and she's not crying because she's manipulating people. She's crying because there's a reaction. She doesn't know how to handle like frustration and all that. And then you have the type of woman that is she learned femininity. It's not something that like she's not Allen Iverson. She didn't got into the NBA just killing everybody. She stayed 6 years and now she learned a little bit. And now she's a 15-year vet because she knows how to play her position. She knows the only thing she has to do is stay in the corner and wait for somebody to pass her the ball to shoot the three-pointer and to keep going, right? Y'all might look at this as a insult, but in my opinion, there's merit into you developing into somebody that might not be feminine, but knows exactly what buttons to push to actually push this type of feminine energy to the man, right? We want natural, but we can drink a Coca-Cola, right? You might want Sunny Delight, but we can drink something that is artificial but can do the job. And in my opinion, not A, but B perfected that. And that's why I asked if your husband was going to watch it. I don't think it's because, like, I don't think he's a detriment to what women that do the performative feminine look like, because what I say to Ali all the time is, I wish I had a woman that was teachable, right? And I think that actually connects with this woman might not be that when she got you. She still might have these masculine thoughts and I want to be a boss babe. But as soon as she gets her man and she knows how her man move, she kind of says, you know what? I'm going to mold myself into what he wants to hear, what he wants to say. And as long as I'm loyal and I keep pushing him, we are not going to have no problem because he gets what he wants and I get what I want. What do y'all think about, now the ladies, about these not natural feminine, but the feminine that is taught? So you might not talk like a person, but at least you are a parrot, right? At least you know exactly what to say at the right time to make the relationship go and keep pushing it. Like, you guys have a negative opinion about this? Do you resent it? You are not willing to play that position? Like, what's your opinion about that? And let's start with Ada, because she's looking at the camera.
I think that it's either in you or it's not. Like, it could be self-taught, because a lot of women, like, they don't see their mother doing that. A lot of people come from single parent households, so the mom is always like the alpha and you know, all of that. So I feel like it's something that we have to find within ourselves or pick up from others or read a book to figure out. But I don't really think you can really fake it in a relationship, because if that's what a man is looking for and a man has had like good examples of that, he's gonna know that you're not it, like, you know, and that you're on some bullshit. So it's only gonna get you as far.
So can you learn it
I
though,
agree.
or you can't? Like, listen what y'all saying now. You said it's either in you or not. I don't want to jump to conclusions because we could take that a whole lot of ways, right? Just like when people say you can turn a 304 into a housewife. Can a 304 learn to be a housewife?
If she really want to.
No. Don't hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. You just
Damn,
said.
there's the Sunday show.
See what y'all think?
No,
how do you pronounce it? I'm going to get your name right. How do you pronounce Angele? You know that's a contradiction. She said it's either in you or not, but then you said if she really wants to learn how to be a wife, she will.
If being a 304 is not a part of her.
There's the Sunday show, Ali. God damn it.
Damn, you can't do that. Angela, you can't do that.
So being a 304 is ingrained in some women.
Watch. I'm going to be feminine until I meet the right woman. Now, am I just like that and that it's in me or not? Or I can learn how to be a man before I meet a woman.
I see the point you're making. I see the point that you're making, but I think some women can change, but it'll take a lot of reprogramming and healing.
So
yes,
again,
now if it's just ingrained in who she is, then no.
So then y'all adding more to
but I do know some women who have like worked in certain fields, but they know how to separate the two. Now I've met women who are straight promiscuous, like they're just a hoe at heart.
You can't say
those
depends.
women.
Y'all both can't say depends. Are most women cooperating with men, or they're a challenge to men? Are most women operating as 304s, or are they operating as wives?
Today, 304s.
How about you, Heather?
A lot of the women I see, they're like working against men. Like they ain't competition with men. Like when it comes to careers and shit like that. Like it just like everyone wants to be an alpha. So
right. So would you promote men to marry these women?
No.
No, because it's not gonna work. They're gonna clash a lot.
So we agree that men are gonna be dogs before that they can be dogs and become husbands, right? You can't just turn a 304 into a housewife, but the dog can become a husband.
I feel like people change.
No, you really answer the first. No, I have to answer my question first. Nope.
Okay.
It's typically the 304 that can't change into a housewife, but the dog can become a husband.
I think a man can become a husband because no one's really ready for that. Like, yeah, no one's really ready for marriage, like men or women. It's kind of like you grow into it. It's like being a parent.
No.
Like,
hold on, Heather. Listen to your answers. If most women are 304s, then most men are going to be busting down women till they find their wife, right?
I mean, that's what happens though. Like,
no. Hold on. Listen, slow. That means that men can adjust. They can have a lot of sex with women in general, but then they can actually adjust to a wife because they're actually looking for a wife.
Yeah, because I know some men that are like that. Like they were hoes and then they changed for their wife that they were having fun. That's the word we like to use.
Player. We can't be no hoe. We could be a player.
Oh, okay. They was player. Okay, sorry.
Right. So then is it understandable then when we say that why men are dealing with multiple women? This is the reason why, because most women aren't ready to be wives. And men are treating the market according to what's happening right now. If most women can't be wives and all they're bringing is box to the table, that's all most men going to be. And that's the men who can get it. Most men can't even get access to women.
Yeah, but see, that's why I said earlier, like a man will take it as far as a woman lets him. So if a woman is on those boundaries and is showing him like, I'm a wife and these are the things that I bring to the table or whatever, and a man is really serious about it, he'll leave all that. Like, it takes two, but it's what you also show and allow.
But should he believe you? Since you said most women are 304s and some people have cheated on a man before too, and will entertain men while in relationships, should a man believe her? How long is one a 304 redeemable? And how long does it take for you to go, you know what? This 304 is she gonna stay a wife.
I don't really have an exact time because everyone's time is different, but it's just the consistencies that you see. Because if someone is really about it, they're gonna be consistent in it and they're gonna have that discipline. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but what's the
And you
timeline?
could
Like
tell.
if I cheated on women for 40 years, I cheated now. I ain't say I'm smashing. I cheated on women for every single relationship. Would you believe? Do you think I'd be loyal to the next woman, the 41st woman? If I cheated on 40 women, do you think I'd be loyal to the 41st woman?
It's a stretch, but yeah, be really ready to like settle down.
So if a
Like
woman
if she's the one.
if a woman hasn't been able to cooperate with a man since she at 30, still can't cooperate. Is it believable that she's gonna stay with that man and cooperate with the let's say I'll give her 21st guy. She was 20 guys, she ain't cooperate. Is that believable?
Yeah, because she's older, so she's wiser. Maybe now she'll like be submissive, because that's really what it
So
is.
the
Like
man
women
isn't
need to be
believable.
submissive.
Listen.
No. I'm saying yeah, like he is. I said if it's the one, then yeah.
No,
It's the
you
same
didn't.
thing
You said if I got on my 41st woman and I've been
Oh
cheating
my
with
God.
40 women, then I'm probably still a cheater.
No. I'm saying like, okay, you cheated with 40 and you on your 41.
I'm on your so look. You met me. I cheated on all my women. I meet you, and I say, listen, man, I'm done with my dog ways. I'm gonna remain loyal to you. Hey, it's me and you forever. Are you gonna believe me?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey.
You always believe him at the beginning, like so. I really
No.
The
The truth is this. You don't. No. The truth is this. You lie to yourself for the guy you want to be with. Y'all lying to yourselves. You make the truth what you want it to be, and you make the lie be what you want it to be. Because you will find if you really like a guy, you'll find a way for him to be loyal in a relationship. Oh, he ain't cheat. I ain't gonna believe my eyes. I ain't gonna believe my ears. He ain't really cheating. You'll lie to yourself to stay with him, but you'll tell the truth to yourself to leave him as well too. Y'all pick and decide when it's good for you and when it isn't. Can we trust y'all? That's why I've had to keep asking you. Can we trust what comes out of your mouth, and can we trust your actions? Can we?
Yeah.
Oh my God! See what I'm saying?
Did you notice why she said, yeah?
If it's the right one, I mean, I don't know. Like everybody's story different. Fuck, I don't know. Like it just depends on the person.
It's crazy.
Hey, Adam, let me say this, right? This is going to be and don't take it as offense. Man's biggest mistake is to listen to woman, bro. I'm sorry.
Really, we can elevate a man's life.
No, Ada, but we don't need elevation. We just need.
We talked about that.
Like you see what I'm saying? I don't need you to elevate me. I need you to get off my back so I can climb the tree. You keep jumping on my back. Like you guys keep saying, oh, I'll elevate you. I'll push you up. Like, and you know what's funny? You can elevate me, but you can elevate yourself. See what I'm saying? Like most of women are broke by 30. They don't have no job, like they don't have nothing that they build that is significant. But they always brag about putting their man on, right? Oh, he was I got him. He was nobody, and then he was a millionaire. Like if you can do that for a man, why can't you do it for yourself? And why should I believe you when, respectfully, in 2 days, I'm not even going to be talking with the same person? Right? In 3 days, Adam, how many times you said this? How many times you said this? This is the last pair of shoes I'm going to buy. This is the last bag I'm going to buy. And after this, I'm not buying nothing. And then 3 days later, you pass the motherfucking shop and you look at it and the shoe looking at you and you say, just this one, the last time. Like we as men, we can trust woman word.
Nope.
For our safety and for your safety. Because if I actually listen to you, size doesn't matter. And now you're cheating on me with Haron. Money doesn't matter. And now the CEO of your company is all in at you and you're going. Height doesn't matter. And now motherfucking, you know that guy on Instagram, the 6'8" king, whatever the fuck this name is, just standing there looking at the street and then a woman come and grab him. We can
reverse then reverse it. I like 6'8" dudes. Cheat with the 5'9" dude. I don't like a man to put his foot down. Now you go back to the enabler, let you get away with what you want. Like y'all change your mind when it's convenient, and that's what Fatty's saying. Y'all just what's good right now.
I have a last question, and then we wrap it up. And I'm going to start by as Mr. Black Eyes, and then the ladies.
in 22, like we saw the example of the lady on the beginning of the show that was a little bit unstable, right? Is she for the most part saying the quiet part out loud, meaning is it one man ever enough for most modern women?
She's too masculine. I mean, she's gonna die alone with her box wine and cats. I mean, the only guys that are gonna be with a woman like that are gonna be beta, and it's gonna be a partnership and not a relationship. Because a leader, a man the woman that wants a man to lead, inspire, mentor, groom, or whatever you want to call it, that's not 50-50. That's a relationship. 50-50 is a partnership. She's got a partnership. So she can find a guy that'll bend to the knee to her, but all these modern women that want the hero, they want the guy that, Captain Sabaho, right? They don't want a modern woman. They go to Brazil, they go to Colombia, they go to Mexico, right? Because they don't want to have to deal with that masculinity. Woman says, you can't handle me. We don't want to handle you. Right. That's why so many people are single. That's why in 2030, there's going to be 50% of women are going to be unmarried and childless. We don't want that from a modern woman. What we want is a fit, feminine, attractive, submissive woman, agreeable cooperation. And it's hard to get it here. And I'm not blaming the women. I'm blaming how they were raised. There's no fathers in the home. Their mother's anti-dude, our culture, our music, and now we get the result.
I agree.
And it's very hard. It's possible. But I'm telling you, man, I tell guys, go to a C market, go to Tucson, go to El Paso, go to small towns. And I'm not talking about race, just Hispanic. I'm talking about smaller towns. You go to I'm in Vegas. You go to LA, go to Atlanta, forget it. You forget it. It's game over.
Right.
It's catch and release for both sides. So to answer your question, I think it's very hard for a modern woman unless she can really be mentored, coached, led by her raised properly by her family, the guys leading her and not bending to the knee. It's just very difficult. There is exceptions, but the rule right now is that's why everybody's single. It's not working.
Yep. You mean she not working, right?
Let me go.
No. She's working. But that's what she's doing. She's being a boss bee.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And it's like, I'm independent. It's like, okay, congratulations, you're being an adult. That's not a flex. That ain't a flex.
Let me go to Jasmine real quick. Jasmine, is one man enough for most modern women?
No.
And when I say one man, is one man forever. He's not one man at a time.
Just one man.
Yes, like you meet your
woman.
Prince Charming at 27 and you stay with him until 75. Do you think most women, one man will be enough for them?
No, because I feel like women, they change their minds too much. They don't know what they want. Speaking from a woman's perspective, I really don't even know what I want. So I kind of feel like,
you know what,
no.
Fatty, remember that conversation we were having? Okay, I'm going.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. Make sure. Did you say that you don't know what you want?
I do, but I don't. My mind changes all the time.
So let me make it personal.
Mm-hmm.
Would one man be enough for you?
Yes. In the space that I'm in right now, I would think so. Yes.
So what happens if you change your mind? Like you're saying that you change your mind all the time.
I don't change my mind about a man. I'm maybe I change my mind
everything
about
but a man.
Yeah.
You remember the conversation we had about
Ali, is this the last question? Hey, Jasmine, did you break up all your relationships before?
Say it
Are
again.
you, you said you have one serious relationship. I would assume that you are on the field, right? You are young, you are having fun and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who usually cuts off who? Is the man cutting you off, ghosting you, saying bye, or is you that usually cut off most of your relationships when it comes? Who cuts who off?
It's the men.
This is a new one.
I know. That's what
Jasmine, we did Ali, how many? 130 ladies first. This is the first time.
Hold on. What was give us the last two reasons why they left you?
The last two reasons.
Yeah, you ain't just gonna escape like that and just say they left you. Why did the last guy leave you, and why did the guy before that leave you?
The guy before that left me because
this guy, the last guy. No, why did the last
guy.
Yeah, why did he leave you?
Okay, the last guy left me because he said that I was like being too aggressive.
I knew that was in there. But what was the guy before? Why did he leave you?
Aggressive? You?
Oh yeah.
I know.
She has the silent killer. What's
Oh no. You know what she has? She has the outro ends with you if you piss me off.
Yep. Why did was he right though?
No.
Why would he say you're aggressive?
Just based off the situation that happened, like he was asking me to have sex with him, and like I yelled at him because like he kept asking me over and over and over again, and I don't like repeating myself. So if I had to repeat myself,
I was he asking?
Were you on your period?
No.
Why was he asking? It was like, please.
You said earlier that you told me earlier that women should serve men. So if he was asking you for it, why did you deny him?
Well, we were talking, like we weren't dating, like we were like in the talking stage.
No. We talking about boyfriends. Hold on. Don't do that. Your last two. Hold on, Jasmine. You being
Now one second, Ali. Not boyfriends, because she only had one. People that you were romantically involved. It can be just a friend.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, So he cut me off because he said I was being too aggressive because I yelled at him because he was asking me to have sex with him, and I told him no. If I tell you no once, that means no. Don't.
So y'all were together.
We were just like we were talking, like we were about to be together. Yes.
No. Oh, 1 second. ISO. I'm going to be very clear, okay? Not a possible one that was inside.
Okay.
Like he scored the touchdown. It was not just a throw. He was not trying. He actually scored the touchdown, right? The man that you are with, that you usually are intimate with, romantically and all that, are you the one cutting off those relationships, or are they the ones that say,
"Oh my
you
God.
know what?" Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, the last two that scored the touchdown.
The last two that scored the touchdown, we're not dating, right? We're not like
y'all were romantic with each other, y'all slept with each other, whatever, but the relationship went sideways. What were the reasons for the two of them?
I think, like, again, like he said I was being too aggressive, and then the other one just ghosted me.
Oh my God,
Jasmine, did you were you intimate with this guy or no?
Yeah.
So what changed?
That's what I'm saying. I don't really know what changed.
So you screamed at him once and it was over.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit on the autistic side though. So like maybe he couldn't.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this. Y'all gotta
Jasmine,
stop
you were getting autistic slung. That's crazy.
But he was a sweet guy.
Heather,
Jasmine, do I know who you're talking about?
He was sweet. No. He was sweet. That's, I don't judge. He was nice to me.
Okay. And the other one that was not autistic.
The other one, he just ghosted me. Yeah, this is the new
it's
one.
not narcissist anymore. It's autistic. Now they're autistic.
No,
hey Ali, you need to shut up. Ali, be quiet. Shut up.
What's wrong with him? Hey, you gotta stop taking advantage of these special needs people, man.
He was autistic.
What was wrong? He was autistic.
The other one didn't ghost her. He just couldn't find her house again. She's taking advantage of special needs kids. You gotta stop doing that, girl.
He was very smart. Like he was the smart, like autistic.
He was a smart autistic.
He was like Rain Man.
Oh my God.
Hey,
man. Yo, this is
Ali. Those autistic kids are they play chess like crazy. I'm telling you, brother. They actually smart. But
those usually accept no means no though. Autistic person usually, I don't see nobody autistic people who don't normally accept no means no though.
I don't know. This one's a little bit different. He was a little bit different.
But
he was a little aggressive.
So Jasmine, so And the less it just goes to you have no idea why he did it.
Yeah.
You never talked to him again.
No.
Yo, this is great. How long were y'all talking together?
We were talking for like maybe 4 months, 5 months.
And then he got the coochie, and then he said, "Time to go."
Yeah.
Damn.
Something ain't right.
Damn. Did it?
We were doing it.
I mean, he sent you that song. He said, "Ba-da-da."
Was that him?
The autistic guy.
I don't think that's Eugene from the WWE. Who is that?
That's a dude from Hangover.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Eugene from the WWE? Like he had the special jacket and all the shit. Eugene. Shout out to Eugene. So, but Jasmine, last question. Do you think it was the sex that was awful?
Adios mio.
What? Like
Yeah.
he got what he wanted and he ghosted you. Do you think that was like the this is not worth coming back?
No, to be honest. I feel like he had a girlfriend. He probably had a girlfriend or something.
You feel like he had a girlfriend?
Yeah, you like what else could it be?
How do you talk with someone for 4 months and you have no idea if they have a girlfriend or not?
I don't know. You never. I mean, men are very like they could be very sneaky.
You know? Did you have this guy on Facebook and IG?
I don't use Facebook. I barely use social media.
Man, this is crazy. So okay, so she never had no boyfriend. You never had boyfriends.
Just one.
That one boyfriend was the aggressive one.
No, the one it was the cheater, the one that she was taking care of.
Oh, the cheater.
Yes.
Okay, so you left him because he cheated.
So he broke up with me.
Oh, he broke up
with me. I know, right?
You said you left. Oh my God, yo.
Oh my God, come on.
Watch this.
You were taking care of him financially. He cheated on you with another woman, and he still left you.
Yeah.
How?
Why did he leave? Because I thought you left him because he cheated. Why did he leave?
No, he said that we argued too much. And when I moved to Charlotte, he wasn't coming down here. He was in Denver. We met in Denver, Colorado.
But did y'all argue too much? Was he right about
what y'all argue about?
No. I thought we was good.
Now, hey, Jasmine, one sec. Jasmine, one is a coincidence. Two, the first one said that you are too masculine, or they said you talk too much, or like that.
She's aggressive.
You are aggressive. This one says, "Hey, Heather, you better stop smiling. I see you smirking. You better chill." Okay. This one says that y'all fight too much, and you say no. These guys are wrong. Is there any man that you dated before that have the same opinion that you were a little bit too rah?
No, just them two. Just them two. But I kind of feel like throughout our relationship, it's 5 years. Of course, you can say that if we, you know what I'm saying? Like you can say anything, but
you guys were together 5 years.
Yeah.
Or you got the argument throughout the whole situation.
Throughout the whole
What was the worst thing that you guys argue about?
She ain't gonna remember.
I thought she said
no.
she didn't argue much. And
what's the worst thing?
And then you said you argued through the whole 5 years.
Well, I'm saying throughout the whole duration, like of course there's gonna be arguments. So
what was the worst argument?
Yes,
the worst argument was probably when he cheated on me because he cheated on me with the person he worked at.
No. After the understandable argument, what was the worst argument just between y'all? Had nothing to do with cheating.
The worst argument was probably when his parents called me out my name, called me all types of hoes, and
Why
said
did they
that
call?
I was gonna get
Jasmine, Jasmine, oh my God!
I swear.
We are trying to help you out, Jasmine. What the hell is going on here?
Jasmine.
Why?
Why they call you? Why would they call you out your name?
I don't know. Like they didn't even know me.
No, Jasmine, respectfully, Jasmine. This is the third time
that we don't.
One called you masculine, you have no idea. The other one said we fight all the time, you had no idea.
Aggressive.
The parents are calling you 3 or 4, you have no idea. You have no idea why people have opinions about you.
That's because they think that. I don't know. I can't really
Tell
control
us
it.
Yeah,
what
but
you
here's the
think.
thing. What
What do
will
you-
make them think that you are a 304?
Right.
Because I took their son away from them, quote unquote. That's what
Oh,
they
they were
said.
jealous?
That's what it sounded like.
Where
They
did
didn't even
people-
know me. I never even met them. Like when they were saying all this stuff. So
Hey,
it was
Jasmine,
kinda
let,
like,
let me fly you out to Portugal. I need to understand what's going on with you.
okay.
I'm going to fly you out, not to Vegas, because I like we're going to do some crazy stuff there. You're going to come to Portugal, and you are going to be on.
Yo,
you are going to be on the regimen.
Nothing be making sense, man.
I know. Tell me about it.
No. I bet you I can ask Fatty and Black Ice and man, well, it could make sense. But when we talk to y'all, it don't be making sense.
Yes.
See, Heather didn't like her guy.
I like my guy.
And you know what? I didn't like him because he might have been autistic. I don't know, but he might have been. So if they're not a narcissist,
and you know what's funny?
They're autistic.
Hey, Alien, you know what's funny? I think I would fight with Jasmine. Ada is the one that I'm afraid of.
Heather's the one I'm afraid of.
Heather's a
I
already know Heather.
Heather, I already know Heather.
Like their finger like that, they're manipulators.
Heather, how many hey, I got a question. Heather, how many cell phones?
She about to manipulate us right now.
Heather, how many cell phones have you broken in the last 5 years?
Oh shit.
None.
You haven't broken.
No, see, I don't crash out like that. No.
How
more.
many
And
cars?
I had her before her son. She was.
Got your ass.
All of a
Not
sudden,
anymore.
Not anymore.
My son calmed me down a lot because I was very much
so
a firecracker before.
Give us
Not
two
too bad
examples
now.
of how you were a firecracker before your son.
It makes sense now. If she likes the guy, she'll become a firecracker. So she deals with guys she don't like, so she never crashes out. It makes sense now.
I know Heather. Yep. I got Heather. Jasmine's got me confused.
Go ahead, Darren. Tell me.
Why you got? I swear, I'm a sweet person. I don't.
Jasmine.
I don't know about that, Jasmine.
I'm not like.
Hey,
people just
Jasmine.
don't like me.
You know what? Any
There's a
of
missing
you
link somewhere, though. There's
People
a
don't like
missing
her now. Now people don't like her.
You know, there's something that's not going on right. So, did you ever, like both of y'all, did you ever scratch somebody's car after breakup?
Heather did. Heather did. I know
I
Heather
chased
did.
someone with my car and then I
car. I
ran
knew it. I knew it.
Wait. You ran him over?
Yeah, okay, let me tell you.
What did you say? You ran him over?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the story. So it was my first boyfriend ever.
Oops.
Wait,
I
I
didn't do
have a
that.
question. I have a question real quick before you start, Heather. What's your ethnic background? You Latina?
Hispanic. He knew it. Look, he already knew it.
My dad is Mexican and my mom is Salvadorian.
He already knew it. Hey, Fatty already knew it. No, we know
she's
them.
like-
They don't. Yo, this crazy, man.
She is Latina, and you know, I'm just going to say these, because I'm not even going to joke about it.
It's over.
I only I deal with Brazilians in Portugal, right? That's what. And if there's anything, if y'all anything like Brazilians, shit going to go left extra fast. By the way, did you saw this?
Floor seats for the Knicks. Couple models blowing hits. They don't even want to pick.
I don't want to play this because copyright. This funny.
That's crazy.
Tell us the story, Eder. How did you ended up running over your boyfriend?
Okay, so I was 18 at the time, and so I was very young.
She was
Yeah,
young
I
and
was
dumb, right?
young.
Y'all
I was
always
young and dumb.
right?
Okay.
Gotta start with that. We was arguing, and it was my car, and I was like, "Get out my car, whatever." I forgot where we were going. And he did get out the car, but as I was trying to like back up, he got behind my car because he told me I wasn't leaving him, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I am. So I thought he moved, and apparently he didn't, and I hit him with my car. It was an accident. Like, he wasn't hurt or nothing. He was still able to walk.
Last question, Eder.
She said she hit him with her car, but it was an accident.
No,
It
it's
was
fine.
an accident.
Hey, Eder, last question. Did you went back to him?
No, I didn't.
Did you guys never was intimate again after that ever?
Yeah,
No, we
she
had a
love that
really-
makeup.
really
She the type that loves makeup too.
You never saw him again, right, Heather? Right?
Yeah, no, I never saw him again. He actually tried reaching out to
come
me a couple
on,
months
man.
ago on Instagram. It was crazy, but
Yeah,
yeah,
what?
nah. He tried
Did
reaching out
what?
to me on Instagram.
And you didn't
try to
reply?
run over him. He ain't try to run over you.
Oh no.
No,
Ali,
I don't know. Like it's been years. It's been like
Ada,
over 10 years.
did you
and he's
reply
trying
to
talk to me again.
Did you reply to him?
No, I ain't replying to him. He
Nah,
full of
I
shit.
don't believe you, Adam.
You saw her look down. She lying. She lying.
Hey, Adam, I don't believe you, Adam.
That man don't got nothing I want. I promise
So
y'all.
you
I'm
didn't
on a whole nother scale of life right now.
You
Not
left him
going
on
back to
red. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Man, you got. Oh my God. Hey. Yeah, trust woman and believe woman.
Now, if he would have been one of the ones that I really like right now,
Heather,
probably
you
would've did that.
didn't do nothing else with this man after you ran him over.
Hell nah, it was crazy. No.
Go ahead, Fatty. I don't believe that, Fatty, at all. Then when they run over you, they really like you.
Oh my God. It was an accident.
It's always an accident.
I ain't got run over.
Ada, let me ask you.
I know how to move.
And then we leave, okay? And by the way, shout out to my brother Lou, the legend, with the 50 untouchable memberships. Ada is one man once again, because Jasmine is all over the place. She said, "Oh, he's enough, but I changed my mind." And sometimes yes, but sometimes no, but sometimes maybe.
Sometimes they're
right?
artistic.
Sometimes they're artistic, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're artistic. Ada is right now with your mindset, and once again, your future husband is not watching these. Will never be famous. He will never see these on his. Do you think right now one man will be enough for you?
Yeah. I look forward to that actually. Like I feel like I'm in a stage where I'm prepping myself for that.
Hey, how many men do you have in rotation, Ada? Be honest.
How many I have in rotation?
Yes.
Like that I actually see, or that like.
So let's go with the men that you go on dates, the men that send you cash apps, the men that you are romantically involved.
One, but we're not official, and I just got to it just being him because I wanted to start like
dating seriously.
Yeah, like I wanted it to be serious.
That's
but before
totally
I got
fine.
to that point, it was a couple in rotation. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
so let's put a number on it.
I'll put 2.
Adria, you had to think, and it's 2.
Yeah, like that I went on the, like that I went on dates with.
One second.
Like
I'm going to do it for you, Adria. 1, 2. It took me less than 1 second. You did this. Can we, Adria, be honest? Nobody's going to watch this, Adria. I trust you.
No. Like going on dates, it was 2.
No. You
ones
had
that
2.
I was like chit chatting with, like cool with, like flirting with in text messages or in person, whatever. It's probably like about 5 of them. I got fans.
to the streets.
Like, men just come up to me and be in my face. I don't know.
5.
It's not my fault.
That's
like
5. That's 5.
I just don't like them.
That's 5 free meals a week.
Hey, Black guy said, you know
from
what?
them.
You don't go to dinner.
No, I don't go dinner with them because then they gonna think they could like sleep with me and stuff.
Adria,
and
they
that
didn't
takes me a
send
little
you.
too far.
They didn't send you cash apps and PayPals.
Hell nah.
Oh Lord.
They should have.
You have to tell me this before I ask the last question to Miss A. How were they part of your rotation if they were doing nothing with you?
Well, that's why I said that. Like, that's why I gave you the number 2. Oh. That's why I call them fans. Like, I swear I have fans. Like,
but
they
there's
all want to be in my face.
What?
They don't want to do nothing.
No. What do they do for you that qualifies them as fans? Because fan is a strong word, right?
Fans to me are the ones.
Do they send you money? They send you money?
Nah, they're the ones that like. They're the ones that like always in my face trying to be seen. Like that's why I call them fans. It's not really much of what a man does. Because I have my own.
There was another question. For example, if I said I have a fan, is a woman that is always on my dick, always trying to call me, always trying to do nice for me, and all like this is a fan. Like, so the question is, like what is the strong thing these people do that makes you literally refer to them as fans?
They don't do anything. That's why I call them fans. Like
Man,
they just there. They're stand buyers.
Is
Like, I don't know.
would you ever entertain one of them romantically?
Nah. The
So
one
why
that I would entertain, I only entertain him.
So why don't you block them?
How am I supposed to block them when they see me in person? Like what? What do you mean block them? Like they come up to me.
Wait. You see him in person?
How do you see them?
Yeah, I see. Now I can't tell y'all too much because I was getting a little personal. I can't really tell y'all of this on camera. I'm gonna get in trouble. But they come up to me. That's all I'm gonna say. They come up to me. Most of them don't even have my number.
If you're gonna get serious with this guy, are you still gonna see these other people in person?
I'm not trying to see them. We just so happen to be in the same areas.
So you is like you
I'll
work
avoid them.
area where they just pull up and they start talking with you.
Mm-hmm.
They work with her.
That's funny.
See, she's laughing. You got to tell Heather every time. See, I already know you. Every time you don't want to answer the question, you smile because you know the truth.
She smiles and she looks
Yeah,
to the side.
I can't say too much.
They're your work
Heather.
husbands.
No, they're not my work husband. I ain't got no work husband.
You ever had the work husband?
No, I don't.
Heather, come on. Hey, Heather, look. No, 1 second. Look at the camera without smiling and says, "I never had a work husband."
I've never ever had a work husband.
Okay, she's telling the truth. I believe her.
I don't believe her, but she did a good job.
But it's got to be a neighbor. It's got to be in her neighborhood.
She is a good liar, and I don't know who is calling.
I don't talk to people in my neighborhood.
Hey, let me ask you something.
If you're around them, it ain't your job, it ain't your neighborhood. It's either the gym or church, and you ain't going to church.
I do go to church on Sundays.
Okay, so is it church? Is it church?
You better stop going to
The
church.
are nice. They say hi to me and they try to hold conversation.
Hey, Ed, I'm telling you.
There it is.
They're holy. I ain't gonna call them fans.
Is that a Latino? Is it a Latino church, Ed?
No.
Nah, I go. It's it's diverse.
It's a Baptist, Southern Baptist church.
I go to a Christian church. I go to Grace Houston.
Yeah, if it was a Latino church, I'll tell you. This
I
Sunday,
knew it wasn't. I already knew it wasn't.
I was going to make a joke and say to chill this Sunday. No, don't go there this Sunday. Just wait like 3 weeks. Wait 3 weeks before you go back again, because they're being very aggressive. Miss A, thank you very much for being here, and Jasmine and Ada, Mr. Black Eyes, I appreciate y'all. A is going to take us home, and we're going to go to Nino Nation. Okay. Shout out to everybody that donated today. We need $30 to get to all the goals via Cash App or PayPal. I might go live after Nino, doing some TikTok toxicity. If I don't do it, I will do it tomorrow at 5 p.m. Okay. So let me ask Miss A something. Miss A, for most women, is one man enough? Modern woman, is one man enough?
No.
Whoa. Why?
Because most women, well, modern women today need a man for different things. Like I hear some women say, oh, this guy takes me out to eat. Oh, this guy I go to the club with. This guy this guy that. So then they have multiple guys. So for the modern women, I don't think one man is enough. Because they want so much.
Would you tell modern men to get married? Men of 2024, 2025, they are working, they are doing their thing. They are now 38, financial peak. They are legitimate. They are not about being outside and all that. Would you recommend most men to get married, knowing the woman that we have today?
No. Unless he finds a diamond in a haystack, something really rare. But that's not just walking around here today. So majority, I'd say no.
What about you, Black Eyes? Would you recommend most men to get married today in today's market?
I tell men, I said, I there's two types of marriages. One, the Bible doesn't require a contract. So my point is, if you want to get married and that's what you want to do it the way the Bible says it. Right? Go to church, get a pastor, get married. You don't need to sign a contract. Because when the contract's signed, now you lose leverage as a man. Period. And the guy and there's a lawyer that's really famous that's done over 1,000 prenups. He said in 25 years he's done over 1,000 prenups. He said only four of those prenups ended in a divorce. The problem is with modern marriage, women are rewarded for it. You know, it's so easy to go to the next guy. I'm not hating on marriage, but I'm not signing a contract. Ain't no way. Any contract with the government's not a good thing. We all know that. We don't want them in our bedroom. We don't want them in our wallet. So what you're going to do is you're going to sign a contract. You're done. Now you lost all leverage, and she knows it. She has you.
Jasmine and Adam. And GA, by the way, breaking news. Israel started attacking Iran.
I saw
right
that.
about now.
So I just saw that.
Here we motherfucking go, bro. Jesus
Here we
Christ.
go.
There we go. Jasmine and Ada, would you recommend men to be married in 2025, knowing how women are moving? Oh, come on, Jasmine. Give me hope.
No, because these girls is acting a little crazy. These women is acting a little crazy. I don't think it's safe to date right now. I mean, get married right now. I don't think it's safe. It's not safe.
Would you recommend the man to marry you?
To marry me?
Yes.
Specifically?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Because I'm a good woman. I'm an amazing woman.
What makes you amazing?
I'm pretty. Well, I'm trying. I'm working on my femininity. I'm open to learning. I cook. I love to cook. I mean, obviously, I love cleaning. I work very hard. Yeah, I don't want to give all the sauce. But yeah, pretty much it.
Okay. Hera, would you recommend men to be married in 2025 to
Here
most
goes
women?
Smiley. Watch her smile. Watch this.
Oh, here we go.
I do. No, I do. I think that marriage is a special thing. And I feel that everyone should experience it. And I do feel like men and women are made for each other. I would just tell the men to be very selective and careful because it is, I mean, and it's for the women as well. Like the dating scene right now is just chaotic. It's crazy out here. But it is a beautiful thing, and I feel like everyone should experience that. Just pick wisely. Like make sure y'all are really compatible. Make sure that it is someone that has the same values as you, you know, just things like that.
Yeah.
Would you recommend a man that is into you to marry you?
Yes.
Why?
So I am very caring and helpful. And I cook. Like I know how to take care of a household. I know how to raise. I'm the oldest in my family, so my mom was a single parent. So I have experience of like raising my siblings, and then I have my own child that I raise. And I believe like I'm an excellent mother. And I know how to compromise, and I know how to be submissive. So
would the future husband have problems with the baby daddy? Is there any baby daddy drama going on?
No, there's not.
Are you guys cool together?
How come she's about to smile? What?
Yeah, she's smirking. She did the smirking thing.
So
are you guys cool with each other?
We're cordial. Co-parenting is co-parenting is a journey. It's not always.
It sounds like you still
PC.
sleep. It sounds like you're still sleeping with him.
I'm sorry. No, we don't sleep with each other. He's
Yeah,
actually in a relationship.
co-parenting is a difficult journey. It sounds
No,
like
because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Like
it sounds like every
there
6
was
months
a
when
point in
he goes
time.
drop off the kid, he says, "Hey, little Johnny, go to the kitchen real quick." I need
No,
to
there
talk
was
to
a
someone."
point in time where we did not get along. There, like honestly, he's not on child support, but we have court orders put in place for visitation. So like, it's just a lot of that. It is what it is. I mean, it's cool.
So
Everyone's co-parenting thing looks different because sometimes you get along with them, sometimes you can't. Sometimes it depends on the person they're dating at the time. Like it's just a lot of factors that come in play. Some people don't want to be the parent. Some parents do
if
want to be
I'm
a
going to be
parent.
the
So it's just a
stepdad,
lot.
I'm not going to have no problems. He's not going to try to beat me up. He's not going to try to call me saying, "You are not his daddy. You better shut the fuck up."
No, it ain't nothing like that. That's wild. Nah,
Are you sure?
It's not like that. Yeah, I'm sure.
You're going to get me got.
I'm sure it's nothing like
Hey,
that.
you know, I never met a woman that says, "Nah, he's going to fuck you up." Woman always try to disarm the situation. No, it's cool, just co-parenting. We have a good relationship.
You know, maybe like earlier, like when we like first separated, maybe. But
How many years are we from that, by the way?
5. It took us a long time to get here.
Do you believe with the statement that a man can always have the mother of his kids?
No, I hate when people say that because it's not true. I think that it more so when the person really moves on, that's when it cuts off. One person has to move on. That's all it takes is one, and one to stand their ground. Now, if they're both dibbling and dabbling, then yeah, they're both still gonna have each other. But if just one person moves on, it'll put that boundary in place, and boundaries are very important.
So this is all I'm going to prove if you're lying or not. If you gave him a chance, would he take you back?
Would he take me back?
Yes, if you gave him a chance.
I don't think so.
Why?
Well, we broke up for a reason. So
who filed the divorce? Were you guys married?
We weren't married, we were engaged, and I left him.
Why?
Why?
It was not me. She was the one asking. It was not me.
We just
somebody riding dirty here. What happened?
Uh-oh. She did the long breath. She did a
I know. Okay, so
what had happened was
so
I slipped and fell on something.
It was just infidelity. Like he just couldn't stop, and it was really affecting me. So I just had to stop. So, and I don't really think we'll ever be back together because I don't think that that'll ever really just change. So I had to put myself first.
Yeah, but there's the thing. Why wouldn't he, if he cheated on you and you left him, why wouldn't he take you back?
Because a lot of things, I feel like there's hurt on both sides, and I feel like there's a lot of things that have been said that we can't take back, and words really hurt. Because I'm the type of person that when I get upset, I don't know how to really control my mouth. So
what was the word? Hey,
like
you are going now. Hey,
you don't know how to control what?
Our mouth. Hey, Ada, you are going to take us home. Ada, what was the most savage shit that you said ever?
I don't know.
No. This is for random. What was the most savage shit that you said to a man to break his motherfucking spirit?
I don't know. I've said a lot of things. I don't know. I be saying out of fucking shit.
Pick the worst one, the one that you said, "Damn, this was too far." I just that this one was above and beyond. This was a baseball bat, like a baseball bat to the motherfucking face.
I don't know.
Don't be shy.
I can't think of anything right now.
Damn.
I can. See, my girl's from Sonora. She's Mexican. I've been with her 6 years, so I already know what she said. And my ex-girlfriend was Mexican. Okay? So I know the Latinas, like, that's all that gravitates towards me.
For you to be shy about not saying it probably was something wild.
I can't remember.
Oh, okay. She's pleading the fifth. Friends, don't worry. At least we know that she made him cry. Shout out to Lou, the duo, with $5. A great show. Y'all keep it up. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. My brother John Aries. And P.S. that Maltigal Fatty kicked out sounded Priscilla with that foolery, didn't she? I wanted to be her friend so bad. She just fucked it up. I don't know. We have to have boundaries, friends. We can't let women step on us. Or men step on us like that wouldn't be nice. Just stand your ground. Clear one.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
With the Untouchable Empire membership and my boy Lou the Legend, the last one, gifted us 50 Untouchable memberships.
Evacuate the city. Gauge all defenses. Get this man a shield.
Thank you very much, friends. It was a pleasure to meet you. Heather, Jasmine, Black Eyes, thank you very much, sir. And Miss A, thank you very much. I would love to have you back in a more jovial environment because the lady kind of kicked us off route a little bit for a second. But I would love
Yes, I want to come back when I'm less busy.
Yeah, because you are doing a lot. You are just walking around the globe. Did you got to your destination? You did everything.
I had to run to the bank and come back.
Damn,
she was doing her cardio. Come on.
Damn. Thank you very much once again for being here. Sunday, we have an interesting show, especially with the panel that we're going to have. We're going to answer a couple of questions, okay? Because Mr. Kevin Gates and Miss Brittany Renner, it seems like they already divorced. 52 days it lasted. And we are going to have an interesting panel. Can you really wife a 304? So we're going to be here. We're going to have fun. Woo. And I want to thank Lou the Legend for being the sponsor of the show today. Thank you very much. Friends, like I said, I'm probably going to be here later today after Nino. It's already 3 a.m., but I'm going to try to make us 6 a.m. in your time, 1 a.m. Probably midnight, 1 a.m. I'll be back. I'll do a quick nap and I'll do a little bit of TikTok toxicity. All the links for all the content creators and social media is going to be on the description. So if you like anybody here, if you want to propose to Jasmine, if you want to see Heather saying nasty things to you because she can control her mouth, or if you want, I don't know, business opportunity with Miss A, you want to be coached by Mr. Black Eyes, just go ahead, go to the chat, down the chat to the description, and all the links are there. Once again, Untouchables, I appreciate you. I'm going to send you all to Nino Nation. So Team Fatty and the Untouchables signing out. Peace.
You're having a conversation in bad faith. Did you say women are children? Did you say women are children? No.
Do you get every bad bitch the same way, my nigga?
No.
All right then. So that shit's irrelevant. It's moot.
Most men nowadays don't want to be a protector and a provider. Most men don't want to be a leader. either. So you know that you're here because of your father? Because men determine the sex of the baby? Did you know that?
You wasn't putting it down mentally. You don't know how to touch her without touching her. You wasn't putting it down sexually, and you wasn't putting it down financially. So yes.
She's so awesome and intelligent, and everybody missed out, and you just so happen to walk up on a flower. Yeah, she's lying to you.
But this woman saw you. When this woman saw you, she already wanted you before you even open your mouth. Like Ali said, you didn't convince her to nothing. There's the male.